Hey everyone, the other night, me and my buddy J Money made one of the worst decisions you could ever make. We made an anime tier list. Now for this tier list, we ranked all these anime from F tier to S tier. And at the very end, we took 10 of those anime and we put them in a top 10 ranking. Now, because this is a ranking video and we have to justify our rankings, we do go into some spoilers for animes here and there. So spoiler warning for all these animes you see on the screen. But don't worry, we mentioned the anime before we start going into it. Plus, I'll have timestamps down in the description. So if there's certain animes you don't want spoiled, you could skip past those sections. Or if you only want to hear our opinions on certain animes over others, you can jump around as needed. Also, remember that this is just our opinions and they won't be the same as yours, so don't get too mad at us. I mean, this was recorded at 3 a.m. and look who I was working with.
Oh my god, bro.
Oh, hell no, man. What the man?
Yeah, safe to say this won't be the most eloquent video you'll ever watch, but hopefully you guys enjoyed anyways. Be sure to leave a like and leave a comment below. Let me know your favorite and least favorite animes, as well as what you think of our list. And subscribe to both me and J Money. All right, enjoy the video. We are starting off with Attack on Titan.
All right. I mean, it's my favorite anime of all time. I don't know about you, but for me, this is an easy S tier.
I hear what you're saying. It is not my favorite anime of all time. But it is my number 2, so it's F tier.
Obviously, it's F tier.
Moving on.
Yeah,
Okay,
moving on.
Come on. I mean, it's the easiest S tier probably on this whole list.
I feel
We
like
don't
it's
need to explain it that much.
I feel like it's just the most complete story in anime. I love it from top to bottom. It's got charismatic characters that you love. It's got really good action. Like, the dramatics of Attack on Titan just give it like the meat and potatoes, you know?
Yeah, the story is incredible from start to finish. I mean, I've never really had a show, at least not that many shows, that made me literally pause the episode and go back and watch the scene like 3 times and be like, did I hear that right? Did that just happen? You know what I mean? So, I mean, it's incredible. The music's incredible. I mean, everything about this show is like perfect for me. I have zero complaints.
The music. We gotta like make our own video just about the music.
Oh, dude, we can do an opening tier list. I'm sure that won't get anybody upset.
Hey, let us know in the comments. You want to see that? You want to see that?
Yeah, maybe wait till you finish the video and see if you want to kill us for this.
But anyways, yeah, Attack on Titan, easy S tier.
Easy S tier, no arguments between us so far. We'll see how that goes.
That is not going to be the case for much longer.
Okay, buddy.
All right, next up we've got Black Clover. All right, I'll let you start off.
I love Black Clover a lot. I love the characters so much. Again, amazing music, really, mostly the OPs, but still, Asta's one of my favorite main characters. I wish that the animation was better in it. It is pretty rough for a lot of it,
right?
So that does give it kind of a negative for me.
Yeah,
it does get better eventually towards the end, but it's still like, unfortunately, you gotta like look at the first many episodes and be like, oh, it could have been animated better.
Yeah,
so that does give it a bit of a negative for me, but it doesn't change the fact that like I love this world, I love these characters, and I love Black Clover, and I just wish it got better treatment. Hopefully when it comes back they treat it right. For me, this is an A tier.
All right, so I am about 19-20 episodes into Black Clover, so I haven't really delved in as deep into it as Legacy, but I still really like Black Clover. Asta, like Legacy said, a really great main character that you just root for him. Out of the stuff I've watched, I would give it like an A tier, yeah.
And you know what? I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say this. A lot of people, they hate on Asta, they think he's too loud. I don't agree. I think you're annoying.
Yeah.
He's not annoying. You're annoying.
Exactly, 100%.
Screw you. A tier.
This ain't an Asta problem, this is a you problem. All right, next, Bleach. Legacy has made a couple of Bleach videos. If you know, you know.
Yeah, you don't gotta watch those if you don't want to.
Definitely go watch them.
Bleach is another anime that, can you believe it, only I can really talk about.
Yep.
Why are you here again?
Because there's like 2 that I can talk about.
Big anime fan, this guy.
Yep.
I don't want to say too much about Bleach because I don't want to spoil anything more than I already have in those videos I've done, which I believe you've watched.
I have.
I really also love Bleach. Again, I love the characters, the music. Oh my god, I know I was praising this and this, but this music, oh my God, are you kidding me? Now you feel. I don't think I can sing it. Probably copywritten. But if you know, it's incredible. I love it so much. I love the fights in it. Rukia is the greatest of all time. I'm just gonna say it. I love the power system as well with the Zanpakutos and the Bankais and all that stuff. Again, I don't want to go too much detail about it. What I will say though is that unfortunately, and I'm not counting the filler because I skipped that, so I don't count that in. And plus, in these day and age, you can skip filler, so I'm not counting that against that. I know some people probably want me to count that in. Sorry, not gonna happen. With that said, though, I do have to admit that in the Arrancar arc, there are some pacing issues. Unfortunately, it does feel a bit slow. It's also like a very long arc as well. So that
yeah, I think it was like what, 50 some episodes?
It's pretty long, but yeah, that does bring it down a little bit. So when we're talking about part 1 Bleach, as much as I love it, I love it dearly. I do, again, have to knock it off some points. Not point, a point, and give it A tier.
I believe you out of the videos.
You can't do anything, so.
Yeah, I can't do anything, but I'll believe you because it's really good from the videos I watch from you. But what I will say is I would love to watch a video of you covering 1,000 Year Blood War.
Yeah, again, I mean, all I could say about Bleach for this is what I already said about the characters. But what I will say about 1,000 Year Blood War is obviously it's even better. Like, the animation is top tier in my opinion. There's no pacing issues because each part is 12 episodes. I do wish, they would hurry up and, give me the rest of it. Come on, guys, what are we doing? Again, no complaints. For me, this is Bleach at its absolute best. If literally part 1 had gotten the love that this got, it would absolutely just be like S tier, which is why I'm going to give 1,000 Year Blood War S tier. It's not finished, so maybe the ending could ruin it, but I don't think so.
I feel like for you, the wait was well worth it for the 1,000 Year Blood War.
Oh yeah, I mean, full disclosure for anybody watching this, I got into Bleach very late. I got into it the year the first part of 1,000 Year Blood War was coming out, and I was making videos on it, watching it for the first time. So granted, I didn't have to wait 10 years like the rest of you. Still though, it's peak. Get off my back.
And speaking of peak, we got peak sports anime with Blue Lock next, and this is one that I have majority on for.
You can actually contribute to the video?
Yeah, surprising, right? Haven't had this in the last 3 anime. But I mean, Legacy can at least contribute like a good bit here. He's seen seasons 1 and 2.
They're the only 2 seasons.
Yeah. And cannot wait for season 3, the NEL. The only thing I've got to subtract on Blue Lock is the fact of obviously the animation from season 2 for the first part. Yeah, I know. PNG Lock. It was something else, but I feel like Blue Lock is just a peak sports anime, and it's got like it's one of the best in terms of like having an ensemble, like a whole ensemble of characters, because there's like a bunch of characters where you want to root for like a lot of them. Like a lot of people root for Nagi. He's the secondary main character. He's got his own spin-off manga, the episode Nagi, and I can't wait to see the NEL. It's going to be absolutely peak with Kaiser, the entire Neo Egoist League, all the teams and everything. The games are going to be absolutely peak. But for right now, I will say I'll put Blue Lock in B, mainly because of the animation from Season 2. But if I were to rank Season 1, it would be A, but I can't do that. That'd be cheating.
Here's what I'll say. Obviously, the animation is bad. Believe it or not, it's not going to be the worst animation we talk about in this video.
Definitely not.
And for me personally, unlike the other anime that we'll talk about, well, a couple actually, but
yeah, there's a couple
than the other. In my opinion, even though I knocked season 2 down some points because obviously the animation was rough, it was not very good. Except for the last episode was good.
Last episode was amazing.
Yeah, I wish it was
that
like
redeemed. That redeemed the entire arc. Holy, they put all the budget into that.
What I will say is that Blue Lock's actual story and stuff like that is good, and it's so good that it kind of allows me to forgive it at least enough to keep it positive, and then I still enjoy the show, and I still want to see season 3 stuff. I'm not like, okay, I'm done with this, I'm dropping it. It's not good. I think it is very good. I haven't seen a lot of sports anime. I haven't seen another one that we will talk about later on this video. Blue Lock, I kind of want to say it's my favorite one, but then again, season 2, I don't know. I really need that season 3 to like pop off. I really need that.
And also, I can't wait for the live action Blue Lock.
I'm not as excited for that personally.
I thought that the trailer for the live action Blue Lock looked really good. I'm gonna definitely watch it.
Maybe one day we'll do a live action tier list for animes. I don't know.
Hey.
That'd probably be very negative. But
That'll be like a depressing video.
You know what? It is what it is. Anyways, my rating, you gave it a B.
Mm-hmm.
I think I agree with you. I think I would give it a B. Hopefully season 3 comes around and is amazing and we can put this up an A.
Very good, very good. And now it's time for the Legacy show once again.
Yeah.
I'll just be down here in the corner.
Bocchi The Rock. This show is hilarious. Like, it is funny. When I started it, I was just like bored. I didn't really even know what it was about. I was just like, I just want to watch something. So I watched it, and it's hilarious. I like the little cast we got. It's not a big cast. It's like 6 main characters, really. I mean, there's really 4, but there's some side characters. Yeah, it's really funny. It's good. It's solid all around. I don't really think I have any complaints. They even, because it's about music, they have some episodes where they actually sing songs, and it's pretty good. It's unlike a lot of the other stuff I've watched, so I don't really have anything to compare it to. I also don't think it does anything to really put in that special echelon where I would be like, oh, it's S tier for me. I really don't have anything negative to say about Bocchi The Rock. So yeah, it's short. There's no complaints so far. Need more. I would give it an A tier personally. So
I'll take that valid. Only really clips of Bocchi that I have seen is when Bocchi's laying in the bed and she just laughs at the ceiling. I absolutely love that. But anyways, now we're getting into one of your more favorite franchises as a whole.
Boruto. Now, a lot of people,
of Naruto.
and I do mean a lot of people, hate this show. They hate this character. They hate everything about it. They give it low ratings. And I'm sure you're expecting me to be here and say, hey, guys, listen, it's not good. It's F tier, right? Well, motherfuckers, I'm not going to do that. Because you wanted a hot take in this video? Here's the hottest take you're going to get. Boruto is fucking good. It's good. I don't give a fuck what you losers say. It's good. Now, is it perfect? No. Is it better than Naruto? Hell no. But almost nothing. No, pretty much nothing is to me. Spoiler alert. Okay. But there's some shows up there that's pretty much on par with it. Boruto's not one of those shows. But I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna tell you something, all right? And I want you to listen to me good, all right? Listen, I know there's a lot of filler / anime canon, but you know what? I've watched that shit. I watched it from episode 1 all the way till it ended. So I can speak on it more than anybody can. Well, not anybody, but most people can, because most of you didn't even watch it. You watched like 15 episodes and said, hey, you know what? It's shit. It's not good. Let me go on Twitter. Let me go on TikTok. And let me run my mouth and say blah, 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 this and that, this and that. They nerfed this, they did that. You're wrong. You're stupid as fuck. And I'm about to tell you why. All right? That filler, it's good. Not all of it. Some of it's not good. There are some bad fillers, especially like after like one of the best arcs in the Naruto franchise. There is like a 3 to 4 episode filler about this character. And let me tell you, I did want to blow my brains out. All right, I'm just gonna tell you. But it wasn't so bad it did make me take a break from it. But when this shit is canon, it is God tier. All right, I'm telling you, it is. And if you don't believe me, clearly you either haven't watched it and you definitely haven't read the manga. If we were talking about the manga here, oh brother, we would go into it. But we're not. We're talking about the anime, which hasn't covered all of the manga. It hasn't covered Blue Vortex, but still, either way, it is incredible. All the canon arcs are incredible. One of them maybe is like all right, but the rest of them are like so fucking good. I don't want to talk spoilers because J Money hasn't seen it.
Hey, that's fine.
But you know what, man? I'm going to talk just a little tiny bit because if I don't, I can't get my point across. And I know you're right there in the comment section saying, Boruto shit, what the fuck is this guy talking about? Fuck you, buddy. Listen up. All right. So let's talk about it. You're telling me that Naruto and Sasuke versus Momoshiki isn't one of the greatest goddamn fights in all of anime, motherfucker? That shit is peak fucking fiction. You're telling me that Boruto's a shit character. Bitch, have you even seen his development? I know you haven't. He goes from a cocky little brat and everyone complains that, oh, he's a cocky little brat. He uses ninja tools. He doesn't do it right. Bitch, that's the fucking point of character development. How do you think he's supposed to get better as a character if he doesn't start off shit? People are like, oh, he's not just like Naruto. If he was, you would complain. You wouldn't like it. Of course he's gonna be different. That's the fucking point. And people are like, oh, they nerfed Naruto. He's not as strong. Of course he's not as strong. The villains are gonna get stronger as the show continues. What the fuck do you think? It's not his show anymore. It's Boruto's show. You goddamn idiots. Anyways, the entire arc with Kawaki is incredible. He is an incredible new character. Ishiki is an incredible villain. I know people compare the villains and they're like, oh, you know, the villains are... Listen, do I think that the villains in Boruto are as good as villains in Naruto? No, I don't. But do I think they're incredible? Yes. Not all of them, but for the most part, yes, they are amazing. They are very good. And it is, you know, if you would actually give the show a chance, you know that. Now, I'll say this, and I will say there are obviously negatives. Obviously, not all the filler are good. The animation isn't always the best, and even some of the art style isn't the best. Honestly, if memory serves, I believe it's episode 189. Maybe I'll double check and put it on the screen and fix it. Maybe it's episode 187. I'm not entirely sure. That episode is the best art style and animation in the Naruto franchise, and it sucks that they did it for one episode. They should have done it for all of it. I could sit here and I could explain to you, episode from 200 to 220 is peak. You want to talk about one of the best fights in all of the Naruto series? And fuck that. On all of anime, Naruto versus Ishiki is such a good fight that I rewatch that shit like every month. Over and over again. It is one of my favorite fights in all things. The parts that come after it are, again, I don't want to go too deep into it, very emotional, incredible. It's like everything that you love about Naruto is in that arc. And people don't give it a chance. People don't watch that far, and you should. And you should read the goddamn manga. If you're not going to watch the anime, read the manga. The manga is actually incredible. Especially since part one's already done, just read it. Listen, I could go on, and I could sit here and I could cuss you guys out for 3 more hours, honestly. And I could go into more detail on all this and that, but I don't care, and I don't want to do it. Plus, we have like a million other shows on here we got to do. So let me calm down, let me catch my breath, and let me just say this, all right? Let me just say this. Is Boruto perfect? Is it S tier? No. Is it dog shit in F tier? No. It's B tier.
Very good, very good.
I like this show. I think it's good overall. This is my hottest take. I'll defend this show till I die, and I'll definitely defend the manga. If I had to give it a score of 1 to 10, I know that's not what we're doing, but I'm going to do it real quick. Boruto anime part 1. I said it. It's like a 7 out of 10. Manga part 1, 8 out of 10. And Blue Vortex, 9 out of 10. Read that shit. Go. All right, we'll move.
Anyways. Next up, we have Classroom of the Elite, which is mainly a me anime.
I haven't seen it, which is probably for the best. I just probably made everybody click off the video, so you go ahead.
All right. Anyways, Classroom of the Elite. I really like Classroom of the Elite. Season 1, like episode 1, from the get-go, hooked me in, and I just like binged all of season 1 in like one night, and then the next night I binged all of season 2, and then coincidentally I started watching Classroom of the Elite like right when they were getting ready for season 3, so I was able to watch season 3 as it was airing, so I was very happy about that. And season 4 is should be coming this year if I remember right. But yeah, Ayana Koji, very good protagonist in my opinion. Really like him, really like Horikita. I like a lot of ensemble casts in my opinion, but this one is on a lesser note than anime such as Blue Lock or like Black Clover and stuff like that, in terms of like the quality of the ensemble cast, but I think it does it still pretty well in terms of like the class system and everything. But episode 1, especially the end of episode 1, like that's like such a good ending where it they just say that they earned nothing, where they were just slacking off all the time, and now they've got to rebuild from square one and everything. You always got to start from the bottom, work your way up, and that's what Classroom of the Elite is all about. And yeah, they come across a lot of obstacles, but in my opinion, Classroom of the Elite, solid B tier in my opinion. Anyways, now we go on to something that both of us have seen, Chainsaw Man. Really liked season 1. Me and Legacy were supposed to go and watch the Reze Arc movie, but we didn't put out the plans at the right manner, so we ended up not being able to watch it. So
I have read all of part 1 of Chainsaw Man and a chunk of part 2, so I do know what happens. I want to just throw it out there so that way I know we're just judging season 1 here because technically but technically I do know what happens in the movie. So you know. I haven't seen
I'm
the
an
movie,
anime
though.
only.
Sure
Even though
great,
I've got
though.
like a good bunch of manga behind me, I've got like a big box set. I'm still an anime only.
So if it wasn't clear, kind of a big Chainsaw Man fan. And I'll say this. Season 1, I think, is the weakest part of Chainsaw Man, obviously. It just gets better and better as it goes. So I want to throw that out there because that's going to affect my score. Because again, I'm talking specifically about season 1. We're not including the anime, even though I know what happens in it. Since I haven't seen it, even though, let's be honest, it's probably amazing.
I can't wait for more Chainsaw Man. I wish they would put the ReZe movie up so that way I could watch it.
Yes. Can you just add it to Crunchyroll already?
Please.
Come on, guys. What are we waiting for? Like, come on. Like, just do it. And while we're at it, start production on like a season 2. All right, no more movies.
Yeah,
I want
please.
season 2. I want it. Give it to me, please.
Give it to me. But Chainsaw Man season 1, very good. Had like a lot of very good characters that I liked. Aki, Makima, Denji, Kobeni. I really liked Kobeni in season 1. I thought she was
Power,
great.
best
Power.
girl, best
How did I
character.
gloss over
I love
Power?
her.
Yeah. Absolutely peak Power. I would rank Chainsaw Man season 1 in A tier.
Yeah. If we're going based off season 1 alone,
Yeah.
I'm going to also say A tier. Now I'm gonna go ahead and tell you this. When
This
the
is
rest of
mainly
it gets
because we
animated,
haven't
at least the
watched
rest of part
ReZe
1,
Arc
it's getting S tier. It's getting S tier when it gets the rest of it animated. I'm telling you.
Absolute
But
cinema.
we gotta judge it based off of this alone, which is A tier, in my opinion.
I would love to also rank it based off of the ReZe Arc movie, but we haven't seen that. So don't get all uppity in the comments.
Oh, maybe we should just do it.
Not right now.
You know what? We'll give you another thing to be mad at us about besides my
Yeah.
Boruto take. All right, just know in my heart of hearts, the manga's S tier. All right, it's one of my favorites. All right, just know that.
Next up, we have Code Geass, another me anime. It's Code Geass, Lelouch, very good character. C2. Really like when she came in. I've only watched like about 20 or so episodes. That's like a common trend, me only watching 20 episodes of an anime. But you know,
Dude, I think you're a fraud.
I am a fraud. I need to watch more, but you know, I just haven't had time. Where I work and also do the YouTube. But anyways, Code Geass, whenever I watched it, I initially watched it 2023, I believe. It was very, very good. I love the opening one, very good opening one, and I binged a good bit of season 1 whenever opening 1 was playing, but whenever they switched it to like the next one, I was like, okay, now's about a good time to like start like slowing down, and then for some reason I stopped.
So bad he dropped the show.
No, it wasn't bad. It just wasn't as good as Colors by Flo, you know? Like, Flo does, like, some amazing J-rock songs, you know? So, like, you know, can you blame me? Like, they do some of the peak ones for Naruto as well.
Oh.
Yeah, they do.
Awesome. I don't know.
They do Sign.
Listen. Oh, wow. That's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
I haven't watched Code Geass, if you couldn't tell. I also haven't listened to the OP that he's talking about. I got nothing here. You know, you got my hot take earlier, so I don't know.
But based on like how much of Code Geass I've watched and the dramatics behind it, I would put it in A tier. It's very good
I'm sure
anime.
you'll be
I
shot
highly
in
recommend
the
it.
chest for that.
Nah, I hope not. I shouldn't. A lot of people consider Code Geass that have watched Code Geass rank it very highly.
No. Yeah, I know. I was just saying because you didn't put it S tier. I'm sure.
Oh, okay. If that's the point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wasn't saying like a
Oh,
F tier.
okay. I was like, because that's what I was worried about.
Dude, I spent I don't know how long screaming about a show that everyone's gonna think should be in F tier. All right, defending it, putting it B tier. All right, you know. And if you guys keep typing comments, I know no one's typing comments. So let me have my schizo moment. I'm gonna put it in S tier, anyways.
Anyways, we've got a couple more legacy animes.
Yeah, guys, I'm a one-man show over here.
Yeah.
Clevatess is a show that I watched last year. It's 12 episodes. It's very short, and I'm gonna keep it a buck. It's okay. It's all right.
It's fine.
It's got a very good opening. I'll tell you that. I like it. Not the best, but I like it. I found moments of where I would be interested for a couple of episodes, like I think maybe like episode 3 through like 7, I believe. I was like really actually invested and interested in it, but then I kind of lost interest. But you know, it also doesn't help that I kind of took a break between watching it because I had other stuff to watch, and I came back to it. But I don't know, it was just okay. The animation's okay. I don't like what they do for like memories / flashbacks, is they make the screen kind of fuzzy or grainy, I guess is the word I'm looking for.
Yeah.
And it started to show off in episode 1 with that, and it made me think something was wrong with my TV. So it's a nitpick, but I didn't like that.
You just had to like hit your TV a little bit, make sure that it was...
I literally had to go start another anime, make sure my TV wasn't messed up. I was like, am I tripping? Yeah. Again, it's just 12 episodes. Nothing too crazy has happened.
Nice.
I like the few characters that are in it, but I don't have strong feelings for them.
Yeah.
Even to the point I don't really remember the names too well outside of Clevatess, which is obviously the name of the show, so that's cheating.
Yeah.
But I've always been bad with names, so that's also
I'm pretty bad with names too.
You gotta forgive me for that a little bit. But yeah, it's okay. I like it. When season 2 comes out, it got announced. I'll watch it, but I'm not like super pumped or anything for it.
You're not in a rush. You're like, you're not craving it.
Yeah, it's fine. I like it. I would say, you know, if you like sort of medieval type shows, because it has elements of that and fantasy and stuff.
Is it kind of like Hellsing in that regard?
I never watched Hellsing.
Me neither. I've seen like clips of Hellsing Ultimate Abridged.
I would say
that's all I really know about
not like it. Just from what I know, but it's fine. I would give it a C tier.
Okay, sounds good.
It's okay. It's solid. Give it a watch. You know, you might like it a lot. It's fine.
But for now, it's the worst on this list.
Don't worry, that'll change.
Yeah, that will change. Now we have Cyberpunk Edgerunners.
So I tuned in and I watched it, and brother, this show is amazing. All right. This show is gorgeous, first of all. Let me tell you, I love the art style and the animation in this. I'm not sure what team did it, but they cooked.
I can look it up real quick.
I'm still, to this day, I love the characters in this show. I still think about them. I still think about David, Lucy, Rebecca, my sweet. Yeah, I love it. And it got me so interested in Cyberpunk even more than I already was, that I picked up the game finally and I played it. And it is a top 3 game of all time for me now. And I guess I would have eventually, but I wouldn't have picked it up when I did if it wasn't for Edgerunners coming out. Now, I know it doesn't really affect the rating of this show, obviously. But, brother, if you've played Cyberpunk 2077 and you know how peak it is, that's just this show. It's peak. The music, incredible. The opening, incredible. The animation, the art style. The characters are great, memorable. People still talk about and think about this show today. I know I say that like if it was a 20-year-old show, but still, it's amazing. It's incredible. I gotta rewatch it. The voice acting is also incredible. We haven't talked about voice acting so far. We really probably should start throwing that in there.
We should.
What's that one guy's name from Breaking Bad? Gus?
Giancarlo Esposito.
Yeah, he plays a villain in this.
He does?
So cool to yes, dude.
Holy
it's
shit.
So cool to hear him.
But anyways, earlier you asked about like the animation studio. It's Studio Trigger. Is what is showing for me on Wikipedia.
Yeah, dude, this show it's great. I don't think it's perfect though. I don't think it's as here. It is short. It's like 10 episodes, I believe. I believe it was 10 episodes. Despite all the positives I have for it, again, I don't think it's perfect. I don't really know what I would say would give it the extra tier for S, but I don't know. It just doesn't have it for me, but it's incredible. It's an A tier without a shadow of a doubt. I love it. I need to rewatch it.
I'm gonna watch it at some point eventually here soon.
If you played Cyberpunk and you haven't watched this show, what the fuck are you doing? Go watch it.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, let's talk about it. You fucking fraud.
I'm
No,
sorry. I'm sorry.
It's
I'll watch
absolutely worth
it.
your time. It's worth it. Again, it's 10 episodes. You can watch it in like a day. Go
Yeah.
do it. Watch it. It's incredible. It's A tier. I love it.
Anyways, next up is Dandadan. I've only watched. That was like a peak opening. Anyways, I've only watched about 2-3 episodes, but I really enjoyed they packed a lot into those 2 or 3 episodes, and really made me like characters like ISA, like what's his name? Okaroon.
Okay.
Yeah, I was like, what's his name? What's his name?
Yeah, you really love that guy.
And look, it's been since it originally aired since I watched it.
I get you. I'm trolling.
I'm gonna go back to Dandadan, but like I originally dropped it because I kind of wanted to wait for like more episodes to come out, and I forgot.
And then more episodes came out, and he didn't.
Yeah, I did.
It's a pattern.
Yeah, it's a very big pattern.
I've watched both seasons, for the record.
Oh, you have? I thought you only watched like season 1.
Nope, I watched season 2 as well when it aired.
Very good, very good. What do you have to say about it?
I freaking love Dandadan. I know I keep being positive. Listen, I'm a positive guy. All right, if you can't tell.
I'm a positive guy too.
Although then again, later you're gonna hear me get very fucking negative.
Yeah.
Listen, Dandadan's just great. Like, I don't know what to tell you guys. Like, he's incredible in every way. From the voice acting, both sub and dub, is very good. The music is top notch. The art style is one of my favorites.
It does have a really good art style.
It's not like, I don't know if I would say it's top 5, but it's like, I think it might be top 10 for me, guys. I love
It's
the
up
art
there.
style of this. Yeah, it reminds me, obviously this might sound weird because it's not the same at all, but
Right.
it gives off the aesthetic, maybe is the word I'm looking for, of Bleach. I don't know. I love that. I love the characters so much. Momo is awesome. Okaroon, I love the kid. I'm rooting for him all the time. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I think Dandadan is great. I think it's one of the best new shows to come out, and a part of me wants to read the manga, but another part of me just kind of wants to wait.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's incredible. I love it. I think it's great.
I'm gonna go back to Dandadan at some point, but for now, out of the couple episodes I've watched, I would put it in A tier.
Also, I'm gonna say this: a lot of people call this a Gunner show. Fuck you, dude. This show's good. I don't care what you say. And this show has some depth to it, all right? It has some depth to it, all right? You guys need to get your heads out of your asses, all right?
Get your head in the game.
I guess I would. I don't know. I kind of want to give it S tier, but that might be crazy.
Hey, I mean, we've only got 2 in there right now.
Yeah, I know. I think
It's up to you.
I did give both season 1 and 2 9 out of 10s, not 10s. So I think I'll go A tier, but it's like a high A for me.
Yeah.
Like a high A, guys. I love it.
It's kind of like a low A for me, mainly because I haven't delved as deep into it, but I'm inevitably, whenever I do, I'm sure I will absolutely love it.
I when I started watching it, I didn't know anything about it, didn't know nothing, and it shocked me big time, and I loved it, dude. This kind of helped kickstart my re-love to watch anime. So.
Yeah. Hey, that's really good.
Because it was kind of dying a bit, guys, to be honest with you. It's kind of dying a bit. And this made me go, hey, this stuff can be cool.
Revival.
Can be really good. Fuck the revival. If you get that reference, you're awesome.
All right. Next up, we've got Death Note. Oh my god, this is in. I think it's still in my top 3. If not, it's in my top 5 for sure of all anime. I binged this all in 2 days. If you want to know how much I love Death Note, I binged the first 25 episodes in 1 day, and then I binged the last 14 day 2. Yeah, it wasn't the healthiest idea for me, but I am more than happy that I did it because it ended up being one of my favorite shows of all time. Love Light Yagami, love L, love the chase and mind games between them. I feel like that's like Ellen Light is like one of the like Mount Rushmore of like anime dynamics. I mean, you can't get much better than the dynamic between Elle and Light in this.
I do love Death Note, not as much as you.
Yeah.
I will say this:
Note.
I don't really agree with people who hate the second half. I didn't hate the second half. I liked it quite a lot.
Initially, on my initial watch, I really didn't like the second half, but I have come around to it. But it's like, even still on my first watch through, even when I didn't like the second half of the anime, it was still in my top 3. I just didn't like the ending, which I was fine with. But, you know, I've come around on that, and it's made me love the show even more.
I think the show was great from start to finish. I didn't have a problem with the ending. I didn't have a problem with the second half. Do I think it's perfect? No, but I don't know. I really liked it. This isn't one of my first anime either. I know it's like a lot of people's first anime. I absolutely would recommend it as a first anime too.
100%.
If you wanted to, it's very good.
If any, I multiple times people have asked what I would recommend for the first anime, and I have repeatedly recommended Death Note as the first one.
I didn't watch this in sub. I only watched it in dub. Again, I want to kind of bring voice acting up every once in a while. And dude, the dub is so good.
The dub is absolutely
it's hilarious too. This show, you would look at it just from like an outside perspective and think this show is going to be too serious maybe and not like hilarious at all. Dude, Light is funny as fuck.
So is Elle.
Dude, I'll take a potato chip
and eat it. Like, that's like top tier like lines in history, honestly. It's one of the more iconic ones.
I think one of the things I love about Death Note is similar to what I love about Attack on Titan, you know. Not necessarily that there's a mystery, but there's like this like mind game, you know, this back and forth. It's like, oh my god, how is he gonna get away with it? How is Light gonna keep getting away with me and Kira? You know, how is Elle gonna figure it out? This and that, and you know, other characters as well.
The dramatics
there was moments
is
in this
what
show
really
that I would
makes
watch and I would be like, how in the fuck could he get out of this situation?
Yeah, like,
and he finds a way.
Case in point, spoiler warning if you haven't, I'll put up a time frame for like where you can skip it to, but like the stuff with Ray Pember and Naomi Misura is like a perfect key point into that, where Light makes Ray write all the names of the FBI agents investigating everyone in the Death Note, and then has to hunt down Naomi Misura and somehow get the name, and ends up getting her name and revealing that reveal of him saying, oh, you know why? And then whenever the 40 seconds go, it's because I'm Kira. Like, that is like, that was like one of my favorite moments in the show, and that was why I binged the entire first half of the show in that one day, is because of that moment for sure. But like that's like one of the peak standouts.
Did you, I mean, I guess I already know what your rating is, but did you give the rating?
I have not yet, but I would put it in S tier.
For me, I'd probably put it in like a high A, but because this is one of your favorites and because I like it a lot, I'm willing to compromise and go S tier.
That works for me.
There you go, our third S tier, guys. We do like these shows, I promise you.
Well, I mean, yeah,
I still like different things in there for D tier.
There will be eventually.
Oh, it's coming.
It's coming. Ain't coming soon, but it's coming. Speaking of Death Note, ironically, in the same universe, we have Death Parade.
I got nothing. It's all him.
Yeah, it's all me. I'm really mad because recently they took this show off of Crunchyroll, and do you know how far I was into the show?
Let me guess, you had like 1 to 2 episodes left.
I had 1 episode left.
Jesus.
1 episode left, and they took the show off. It's a nice little 12 episode anime. It's not like the most story abundant It's not anywhere near as like story abundant as Death Note, but it's definitely got some like good mind games still, especially with the games that are being played in the afterlife. Decim very good in his job of being like, I forget what they call themselves, but they're kind of like the afterlife guides and stuff like that. And you actually see Light Yagami in one of the frames of Death Parade, and also it's got a peak opening as well. But I love this anime. I wish I had watched that last episode or two that I had left, but I would put it in B. It was very, very good. Definitely recommend.
Can't agree or disagree, so it's going in B.
But anyways, now we've got like a surge of anime that both of us have actually watched. So starting off, we've got Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba. I personally am fully caught up besides the Infinity Castle Part 1 movie.
I have seen the Part 1 movie.
Yeah, I have the movie, but I just haven't watched it yet. But Demon Slayer, it's kind of like My Hero Academia for me, spoiler alert, but it's got like really high highs, but it also has like some lows, and also like lulls where not much happens. It's got very likable characters in Tanjiro, Inosuke, Nezuko, and Zenitsu, and also like the Hashira as well, like Uzui, Rengoku, absolute goat. But I really liked if I were to rank Demon Slayer based on like each season, I would rank season 1 a B tier, season 2 an S tier, season 3 I would give it like an A tier, 4 I would give a B tier. So around the averages, I would give it an A, but it's still a very good show, and I highly recommend. Top of the line animation as well. So if you're one of those people that love animation, it's right up your alley.
Yeah, you know, I think, funny enough, even though I don't think they're in even comparison really of quality, I think this is also a very good first starting anime. I think
definitely
you would be very interested and this would get you into it.
Mm-hmm.
The animation, like he said, it's one of the best. Like,
yeah,
animes when it comes to animation, in my opinion, it's probably like animation wise, it's probably like top 3 for me, animation wise. However, and I will say this. Let me say this first. Again, like he said, I do like a lot of the characters. I like a lot of them.
They've got incredibly likable characters.
There are some that I honestly don't really care for at all.
Yeah.
And there are some things in here that I find annoying, especially in season 3 and 4. I felt like I found more stuff annoying.
End of season 3, though, I cried tears at the end of season 3.
I did not.
I did.
Here's kind of why. Let me get this out of the way for me personally. Me and Demon Slayer have a bit of a weird history because while I was and still am watching it without knowing everything, I unfortunately would have stuff spoiled for me as I was watching it. It started getting spoiled in season 2 and season 3 and stuff, you know, by people. And so it kind of like the end of season 3 didn't surprise or shock me because I had it spoiled. So it was like I didn't really get to feel what I was supposed to feel, you know what I mean?
Fucking spoilers.
So that kind of affects me a little bit in my enjoyment of the show because basically after season 2 it went down because both a mix of spoilers, but also I do think that the story was weaker.
Yeah, definitely.
On. And it doesn't help that season 4, and I know some people like it and I get it, right? Listen, I'm about to praise a show later on that has stuff that's filler and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But season 4, all except for like 1 or 2 episodes was basically anime canon filler, and it's not bad, but I just felt like
I love a good training arc,
Four.
but season 4 of Demon Slayer was a bit too much, in my opinion. Like,
I just don't think we
actually, it
needed
wasn't even
that
too
many-
much. It was just like not enough, really.
Well, see, I don't feel like we needed that many training episodes of this
No,
late
definitely
into the
not.
show.
Yeah.
It's similar to My Hero. We're going to talk about that. They do a training arc later than I thought
Yeah.
we really needed to. And I was just like, I don't feel like we need to do this now, guys. Like, I just don't think it's necessary. So season 4 was kind of just like, the last episode is incredible. It's great. I love it. It's god tier, honestly, animation wise. But yeah, I don't know. I don't care for a lot of the writing, and none of the villains, in my opinion, outside of maybe like 2, are really that memorable and good.
Definitely.
And
I can count on one hand.
Yeah, it's just like I'm not invested in them, and I don't know. I do like this show. I know it might not sound like I do. I do like it a lot.
I do.
I
as
do
well.
think it could be better. And I'll tell you one other thing that bothers the fuck out of me. All right? You know how they do like the water, the fire, and all that stuff?
Yeah.
I can never get it out of my mind that the author said, yeah, that's not actually happening.
What?
That-
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the author confirmed that the water and stuff we see, that's not actually there. It's not actually happening. They're just somehow doing these techniques, and that's just to show us.
Yeah.
To me, that's so stupid. Just say that he's doing the water dragon. Just say that it's there, that it's an actual thing. Because when I thought that that was the case, season 1, I was totally in. I was bought in. But now that I know that's not the case, I question, like, what's her name with the pink hair, the Love Hashira?
That would be Mitsuru.
Yeah, I question how she's just doing a technique and that her sword's not actually like extending and doing all that crazy shit.
Yeah,
That makes no
like
sense to me.
that takes.
That might sound like a weird complaint, but the author did that, and
That
it just
takes a lot of like the fun
bothers
out
me.
of it. It takes
Yeah,
a lot
I'm
of
sitting
the
here,
fun
and
out
instead of being like, "Oh, this is a sick fight," I'm sitting here like, "Okay, but how is she actually doing that? If she's not actually doing that." You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So I don't know. It's kind of a dumb complaint. I get it, but it has bothered me since.
it makes you question the
I've heard that.
logistics, and
It
it doesn't.
irks.
It takes away all the fun out of it.
Yeah, it irks me. Again,
Yeah.
we also haven't seen the ending, so
Mhm.
you never know.
I
how
can't
that
wait to
whole
see the
goes.
ending. Like,
Um,
I hope it's good.
but yeah,
I
mean,
don't know what happens in the end, but like, I hope it's good.
it is a very good show. It's a very fun show. I enjoy watching
Definitely.
it. I wish they weren't doing movies. I just wish they did another season.
Yeah.
But I'm here. I'm invested. I'm ready to see the next movies over the next 4 years when I'm 30 years old.
Yeah.
Um,
God.
Yeah,
I'm so
it is a very
fucking
good show,
old.
but it is. A lot of people will try to tell you it's top 5. I don't think it's top 5, guys. I'm
I
sorry.
don't think it's top 5 either, but it's still very good.
It's
Definitely
very
recommend.
good. I definitely would recommend, especially if you haven't watched anime, you should watch this one. I probably would honestly say if you haven't watched anime, I'd recommend this one over Death Note in that regard.
Death Note and
But-
Demon Slayer are like peak starter anime.
But when I look at this list, I mean, I guess I would say it's A tier, right?
Yeah, I would say it's A tier as well.
Because I do enjoy it enough that I would say it's A tier, but it's not S tier, guys. I'm sorry.
It's
just
not. Like,
It's not bad though. Like, it's not bad at all.
we as we listed, they've got like great animation, the voice acting on point throughout the entirety of it.
Hot take. Now I haven't watched a lot of the dub voice acting.
I absolutely love
outside
the
of
dub
maybe
voice
2
acting.
characters in the dub that I have heard, I don't like it.
I love the dub voice acting.
I like 2, maybe 3 characters in the dub that I have heard. Again, I haven't watched those show in dub. I've watched it in sub.
Yeah.
I've rewatched a few episodes in dub. Outside of 2 or 3 characters in dub, I don't like the rest of them. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you guys. I don't like it. I don't like it.
Me personally, I absolutely love the English dub. I was surprised to find out that Alex Lee does the voice of Zenitsu. I didn't find that out until I watched Solo Leveling. I really love the delivery of the English dub voice acting, especially when it came to like The Mugen Train arc with Rengoku, I feel like he did a really good job, the voice actor for Rengoku.
I did have to watch that movie in dub when I first got it, because I technically got it because PlayStation messed up and they weren't supposed to put it out there, and I bought it and I watched it in a night, and then they took it away from me and refunded me my money. But I just wanted to throw that
but you scammer get scammed, buddy.
Yeah. Hey, free movie watch.
Yeah, free movie watch, you know. Yeah, you scammed them.
Yeah, I mean, hey, dude, that was great. I also got
Mugen Train was absolutely beautiful.
Mugen Train is amazing. You know, you talked about what you would give the ratings for the season. Is that what you did, or the rankings, or what did you say?
Yeah.
Okay, let me do that real quick. Season 1, I actually think maybe I would have given it a B. Yeah, I think I'd say I'd give it a B.
Mm-hmm.
Season 2
for me is absolute S tier all the way. Mugen Train, like
the Mugen Train
arc,
the actual adaptation of the arc for some reason just didn't hit for me.
It didn't hit as hard, but it was still good.
Maybe,
but the Entertainment District arc was absolutely peak.
Yeah, I also didn't
just
like
the vibrance of it. Yeah, I personally liked it.
Yeah, oh my god, I think I'd actually just straight up agree with you, because season 3 and 4, I would also probably just give B's.
Yeah, if anything, I would give like season 4 maybe a C, but like the last 2 episodes was really, really good, and it made me bump it up to B in my opinion. So
I know saying this kind of makes this whole thing we're doing redundant. I like giving a rating of 1 through 10.
Yeah.
So real quick, season 1 was an 8 for me. Season 2 / the Mugen Train movie were 10s.
Yep.
If I just talked about the Mugen Train arc, it was like a 7. I don't know how I get to that conclusion. I just did. Season 3, I think I gave an 8, and season 4, I gave a 7. So
yeah, I would agree around that scale for the entirety of all the seasons, honestly. So I feel like we nailed it there. But now I fucking love Dragon Ball, so now we are getting into Dragon Ball. Oh baby,
guys, don't crucify me. When it comes to OG Dragon Ball, I've only watched the first 2 arcs. Guys, don't crucify me. Guys, put your guns down. Guys, please.
Don't worry. There's people that haven't watched OG Dragon Ball and think that Z is the original story. But anyways, I have actually watched all of OG Dragon Ball. I have the entirety of it on my on the blue bricks. I know that the bricks get a lot of criticism for like the quality of the animation and everything, because they like change the color grading and everything. But honestly, for like Z as well as OG Dragon Ball, I didn't notice anything. I don't know if it's just like a skill issue for me or not, but like I didn't notice anything personally, and I really love OG Dragon Ball. I honestly, in some regards, prefer it over Z. We'll get into Z here in a second after OG Dragon Ball, but OG Dragon Ball was absolutely fun to go through. 21st martial arts tournament was absolutely beautiful. Love the stuff with Jackie Chun and Goku, and then Krillin. And then the 22nd martial arts tournament, when Tien comes in, very good there. Gets a lot of good character development. And then when 23rd martial arts tournament, when Piccolo comes in, I feel like the 23rd martial arts movie is not movie. The arc isn't as good as the 22nd or the 21st. But I'm a sucker for the World Martial Arts tournaments in OG Dragon Ball. I feel like that was when they like really brought their bread and butter together. But I love OG Dragon Ball. I would give it an absolute A or S tier, in my opinion. I'm down for either.
Well, I think maybe you should decide on one, because again, guys, I'm on the Red Ribbon Army arc. I'm going to watch the rest of it and finish it. I swear. All right, give me a break. I only watched the first 2 arcs. I did like it. I enjoy it. I mean, I love Dragon Ball overall. You'll understand that when I get to talk about Z and stuff.
Yeah, definitely.
But I never had a way to watch OG Dragon Ball until like the last couple of years. And granted, I should have had it all watched by now. But sometimes, like this guy, I'm a little bit lazy. This guy hasn't watched like 90% of the shows we're talking about.
Yeah.
Have you heard him?
That's
That's
my bad.
Let me have this one. I know it's a big one, but let me have this one. I will finish it. I feel it's wrong for me to give it a rating right now.
I feel like you can give it a ranking.
Yeah, but do I really want to be shot in the chest? I don't know.
Go ahead. get a slug.
Right now, guys, based off the first 2 arcs only, I'd give it a B. Now, I'm sure once I finish it, though, I'll love it just like I love Dragon Ball Z, and it'll go A or S tier.
Yeah.
But from the first 2 arcs, I think it's a B.
All right. I would go S tier. So we'll compromise, go with A tier. So yeah, that sounds good to me. Very good, very good. And also, I personally preferred my Dragon Ball in dub, because I feel like the dub voice actors just nail it for me, in my opinion. I know that there's some people that love the Japanese voice cast, which there's nothing wrong with the dub or sub, in my opinion. It's a personal preference, but with personal preference, I think Dragon Ball is better in the dub, but they still do very good in the sub as well. I just wanted to add that disclaimer.
I've only watched OG Dragon Ball in dub, for the record, and pretty much almost all of Dragon Ball. There was some Super I have watched in sub. I like both. I think both are great. I think if you hate on Goku sub just because it's a woman, you're stupid.
Absolutely.
She's amazing. She's one of the best. We love her.
She's
but with that said, when it comes to Dragon Ball, I do prefer dub.
I absolutely prefer dub.
It just feels weird to me to not hear the dub of Dragon Ball, because that's just what I'm used to. It's what I love.
There's also shows like, for example, Attack on Titan, where I prefer. It doesn't matter what my preference is. I like both the English and the. We should. Yeah, but
I love both the dub.
I love both.
Let me tell you something. When all the stuff in S tier, except for Death Note, because I didn't watch the sub in that at all.
Yeah.
But for Bleach and Attack on Titan, I have watched dub and sub. I love it in both. So I'm just gonna go ahead and tell you that if something is in S tier, most likely I love both the dub and the sub.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, let me not say that. One's coming up later that I don't love the dub. Let me not say that.
Right. But
I'm
anyway.
trolling, guys. I'm trolling.
But you get the point. Like, there's some that we prefer dub, some we prefer sub, some we prefer some doesn't matter. It could be either or.
Could you imagine if we hated both for a show?
Yeah.
Oh my god, do you?
No.
Okay.
Not as far as I'm aware.
I think, to be fair, if you hated a show and won, you probably wouldn't even give it a chance.
No. But anyways, next up we've got Dragon Ball Z, absolute classic, man. This is just peak childhood, in my opinion. This is like one of my first anime that I've ever watched. This is what got me into it, and I didn't realize it until I watched one of the other animes I watched later on down the list. We'll get to it eventually, but Dragon Ball Z, God, where do I begin? Where do we begin? Saiyan Saga, absolute 10 out of 10 arc. Frieza Saga, 10 out of 10 arc. Cell Saga, 10 out of 10 arc. Majin Buu Saga. I mean, like, it gets overhated, absolutely. It's still a very good arc. The voice actors absolutely bring it, especially in Kai. If you want to watch Dragon Ball Z, watch it 100% in Kai, because it cuts out all the filler. They remaster all the audio for the voice actors, and it just sounds a lot more cleaner. They also remaster the animation as well, but like Dragon Ball Z, absolute peak. I would give it S tier.
For a few of these, I like to give a little bit of a personal history.
Yeah.
So for me, Dragon Ball Z Kai is technically the second anime I ever watched. Back then, I didn't even know that that's what it was. I didn't
know either. Yeah.
So I just want to tell this brief little story while I've got the chance. Is when it comes to Dragon Ball Z Kai, it wasn't a matter of me like wanting to watch Dragon Ball or even knowing what that was. What it was is actually Kai was airing on, I think it was Cartoon Network back in like 2009.
Right.
One of my nieces was actually watching the show, and I came in there just to see what she was watching and, you know, sit and talk to her. And I remember seeing, it was one of the early Saiyan Saga episodes, because I think the show may have just started airing.
Right.
And I remember it was like, I think the episode where Gohan turns into like an ape,
great
Piccolo
ape.
blows up the moon and stuff
okay.
like that. And I was sitting here like, what are you watching? Like, I thought it was so weird. I was making jokes and stuff, and I was just like, whatever, you know, just trying to make her laugh.
Yeah.
And I sat and I just watched a few episodes with her, and I got hooked, brother. I started watching that shit on my own, and I fell in love with it, and I bought the game.
I guess I know why
completed it.
Gohan's your favorite character, because he's pretty much your.
Well, Vegeta's my favorite character.
But yeah.
Gohan's
Like,
number 2.
Gohan's your one of your favorite characters.
Yeah. I mean,
He was
I
your
love the
first.
show so much. I have a weird history with watching and experiencing Dragon Ball Z, because again, I watched like the Saiyan Saga in Kai and also the Frieza Saga in Kai. But while watching that, because I was so addicted, I bought Dragon Ball Raging Blast.
Yeah.
And it had the whole story mode, right? And I played through it, which technically spoiled all the Super Saiyans and stuff like that happened. But I was stupid. I didn't realize. I thought it was all just like, oh, it was just made for the game or whatever.
Yeah.
So there was that. Yeah. And so I watched the Frieza Saga in Kai, and then I didn't watch the Cell Saga in Kai. I went and I bought the orange boxes or whatever you want to call them.
Yeah.
Yeah, orange bricks. All for the Cell Saga. I have the entire Cell Saga, and I had like the last half of the Buu Saga. And I sat there and I would just watch that over and over and over again, which is why Cell Saga is probably my favorite.
Cell Saga is absolutely peak. I would rate it an 11 out of 10 if I could.
Oh, dude, it's may I say, perfect.
Perfect.
Dude. Yeah, I mean, Vegeta is my favorite character, I think, in anything ever.
Yeah.
Definitely my favorite anime character.
And also, do we want to talk about Dragon Ball Z Abridged?
We could, I guess.
Could. I feel like Dragon Ball Z Abridged did it better than the original Dragon Ball Z.
I don't agree.
What sentiment do you disagree about?
About Abridged being better than not OG, but than Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah,
like,
but I was just wondering, like, why do you disagree about that?
I mean, I don't think
Not fair.
Abridged is better than Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, I love both, but like Dragon Ball Z Abridged really rekindled my love for Dragon Ball, honestly. And also, I played the absolute crap out of Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 2 for the PlayStation 2. I would just sit there, reset my progress on the story, and just replay it over and over again. And whenever I accidentally got a what if story, I was like, what is this? Because like this is before I had internet, and I was like, what is this? And I got the Raditz story first, and that was absolutely crazy. It had a really good ending too. The Budokai Tenkaichi series needs to bring back like the what if stories. Dragon Ball Z needs to bring back what if stories in the future games. Cause that's what like really draws you into the games, honestly, in my opinion. I'm going off on a tangent, but anyways, also one of the first pieces of media, speaking of the Cell Saga from earlier, I had a DVD of like, well, no, not a DVD, a VHS of like 3 episodes of like the Cell Saga, like right after the Trunks and Cell fight. And then, like, while they were, like, doing their, like, waiting around for the Cell games and everything. So, but I absolutely watched that VHS over and over again. That was, like, pretty much my first introduction into anime and also into Dragon Ball Z as a whole. Anyways, I'm done talking, but I fucking love Dragon Ball Z.
I just wanted to say, like, 2 things, and that was that a lot of people clearly haven't watched the show, are dumb, and they will say that, you know, Dragon Ball Z is like all fights that doesn't have character development. You guys are idiots. Vegeta has one of, if not the best character development in any show ever. He's incredible. That's why I love him so much, and I think he's the perfect example of that.
Goes from Goes from a ruthless killing machine to a loving dad. Becomes a defender of the planet Earth, and it's like a very good. It's like one of the best character development arcs in anime, as well as Gohan. Honestly, from his because Dragon Ball Z is a lot of which in early parts is mainly focused on Gohan because he was throughout all of it. He was there throughout all of it. And especially through the Cell arc, whenever he did his fight against Cell and transformed into Super Saiyan 2, that was like such a crescendo that was absolutely beautiful and beautifully done.
I just real quick wanted to say that when it comes to Vegeta, here's the perfect example of his character development. He starts off as the main villain in the Saiyan saga, right? Wanting to kill all these people, take over the Earth, whatever. After the Frieza saga, there is a brief amount of time where Goku's not even there, which is the only guy who could stop him.
Yeah.
And he doesn't go on a killing spree. He doesn't take over the planet. He just lives a life as a normal,
just chills.
As a normal guy. Sure, he's still grumpy and stuff, but you gotta always stay that way.
Yeah.
But still, he had. And I watched the video and the guy talked about it, he's like, he had the perfect chance to do all the things he wanted to do in the Saiyan saga, and he didn't do it because he developed as a character.
Yep.
And then number 2, what I wanted to say was, I just want to say my history of Dragon Ball Z watch experience. It was weird because, again, the games technically spoiled it for me. I experienced Saiyan Saga and Frieza Saga and Kai. I experienced the Cell Saga through original Dragon Ball Z thanks to the orange bricks, and then the Buu Saga through the original Dragon Ball Z thanks to the orange bricks.
Yeah.
So that's just all I wanted to say to my little brief history on it. I think putting Dragon Ball Z anything below S tier is disrespectful. This
absolutely
is the grandfather. It is not grandfather, the father, really.
The father of the big 3.
Yeah, and just Dragon Ball Z just means too much to me that I think putting it anywhere else,
it just feels wrong.
Wrong.
Yeah.
I love Dragon Ball Z. I can't imagine my life without watching Dragon Ball Z.
Same here.
So
it's a life I wouldn't want to live.
Yeah.
I'm actually rewatching Dragon Ball Z on the orange bricks as well. That just goes to show how much I love Dragon Ball. But
yeah, I want to do a rewatch, but I gotta finish OG Dragon Ball, and then I'll do my rewatch. So.
Next up, we are going on the grand tour for Dragon Ball GT. This one is a
bit of a opposite feeling of what we felt for Dragon Ball Z.
My original introduction into Dragon Ball GT was during... It was like one of the first episodes of GT whenever Goku, Pan, and Trunks got put onto the first planet, whatever they ended up doing. They crash landed on the first planet. They ended up getting Giru, and then Goku turning Super Saiyan against Legic. That was such a awesome fight, in my opinion. I felt like that was one of the better fights in GT, but it stalled from there up until we've got to the baby arc. And then when we got to the baby saga, it started to pick up steam again. And then after that was a Super 17, which I really don't care for Super 17 all that much. I love the character design for Super 17, but the saga as a whole, I do not care much of. And yeah, I don't really want to talk about it that much. But then the Shadow Dragons arc really tied GT together in a bow. I thought it was a good bow. I really liked the ending of GT. I thought it was a very beautiful ending, but yeah, GT's a weird one.
Yeah, GT, my experience was, I didn't know anything about GT. Again, this is going back to what I just talked about with Dragon Ball Z. I loved it. I got everything involved in it. I don't know what year this was. It was shortly after what I just talked about I experienced. I found at Walmart the entire GT complete seasons. The whole show. So I own the entire show.
Yeah.
And I remember I sat down and I watched it. I don't think I hated it as a kid because I was just a dumb kid. and I just like, you know,
I definitely didn't hate it as a kid. Even the Super 17 arc, I
it was
really liked as a
Dragon
kid.
Ball, you know. I
Yeah.
loved it. I wouldn't say I love GT, but I liked it.
Yeah.
I watched it more times through the years as I got older, and guys, it's not very good. It's not very
It's
good.
not.
Let me say this. There are a lot of negatives, but there
A lot
are
of
some
negatives.
positives.
Super Saiyan
pretty
4.
much. We'll get there.
Yeah.
The entire all of season 1 up until like he said, baby's introduced, I think is garbage. It's
It
not
is
good.
absolute garbage, especially with the Par brothers.
Yeah,
Like, the only exception really is General Rildo.
I don't even ever really want to rewatch that part of the
me
show ever again. I
Yeah.
might if I ever rewatch GT. That's a big commitment on its own, personally.
Yeah.
But once Baby's introduced, that whole arc is so good. I really, really love it. I really love Baby as a concept.
And when Baby gets into like Gohan and Goten, by the way, GT Goten, love his character design, love GT Goten. But anyways, and then also gets into Trunks as well, and then eventually gets into Vegeta. I thought those fights are really good.
Yeah, the Baby arc I think is overall very good. And
I think
the
it's
Super
the
Saiyan
best.
4 GT version is incredible. It's a great
A
design.
lot better than Daima.
Better than the one we're going to be talking about, guys.
A lot better than Daima.
Yeah, I love that. But then we get into, like he said, Super 17, and guys, Super 17 had like a lot of potential, but it's just ass.
It fell
ass.
flat.
Dude, we get the return of Nappa with Vegeta, and Nappa says nothing.
Yeah, he
I think
goes,
he has like an evil grin on his face and gets killed.
he grins, and then Vegeta just blasts him, just like.
Like, I think that sums up GT perfectly. It had so much
And
potential
also-
to do these things, and it just didn't do it.
And also during the Super 17 saga, we also get like the return of like Frieza and Cell versus Goku in Hell, and then they just end up becoming idiots and freezing themselves, and then they just get shattered.
Yeah.
Like, that was absolutely god awful.
Yeah, Super 17's got to be up there with like the worst arcs in Dragon Ball.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it's ass. The Shadow Dragons, though, that is pretty good. I don't like it as much as the Baby arc, but
when
it
we
is
get to like the fights against Ice Shenron, Nova Shenron, Sin Shenron, and Omega Shenron, that's when it like really starts to like.
That's it.
Yeah,
it's great at that point. But
the
some of
first
the other
part of it,
dragons and stuff is just okay.
yeah, the first part of it is really just Pan gets kidnapped and Goku has to save her.
Yeah. I think that the ending of GT is the perfect ending to Dragon Ball, which is funny because the rest of the show I don't agree with, but that last episode, that send off, that is like perfect.
Mm-hmm.
It's perfection. In my opinion. I think it's better than the ending of Z.
Yeah.
That last goodbye. Unfortunately, though, the rest of the show, for the most part, sucks.
Yeah.
And I have to force myself to want to rewatch GT, even before the Baby arc and all that stuff. As much as I like it, you know, it's hard to go back to. It is. So
even with all the negatives, though, I would rank GT as C tier, honestly.
Man,
at least like low C tier.
A part of me wants to give this a D tier, but I think there's a different show that I'd want to give D tier, Dragon Ball. So I'm going to say GT is like the lowest of C's.
Lowest of C's.
It's so low for me.
It's like if it was like a grading scale in the US, it'd be at like a 69.5 rounded up.
So very low C tier, guys.
Yeah,
All
very
right?
low C tier. But
We're very generous people.
Yeah. We are being completely generous. Alright, next up we've got Dragon Ball Super, another weird one. Episode 5. I think
Guys,
it's episode 5 that.
even if
has all
I
the eps.
ignore the fact that Dragon Ball Super's animation is for 90% of the show ass, and if I ignore the fact that, like, you know, it's so bad that they're already doing a remake of it.
Yeah.
When it comes to certain arcs, the Resurrection F arc, it is the worst arc in Dragon Ball history, in my opinion.
I want to see a video about that.
Fucking
I want you to.
despise Resurrection F.
I want you to make a video about that. I want you to go in depth about that.
Dude, that whole arc, I swear to God, holds this show back so fucking much, to the point that I don't think, unless they change it in the remakes, and I don't think they're going to, that whole storyline makes all of Super, unfortunately, mid
Yeah.
for me. And I know that's crazy saying, like, oh, one arc. It's not just one arc. There's other stuff I don't like in it. But I think that, like, arc is so bad that it ruins the rest of it. Do you know? Listen, okay, let me just say this. Oh, it's this. You thought I was.
The ball is rolling.
I was defending Boruto. I'm not going to defend Dragon Ball Super. Let
Yeah.
me tell you something. The Resurrection, dude. Oh my God! All they had to do for Resurrection F, right? I don't care that you brought back Frieza. I think that's great. I think that's really cool. I think some of the
Advocated kill
logistics of, you know, that and his power ups a little stupid, but I can get
Yeah.
past. I can forgive it. Here's what I can't forgive. Why is it that you give Goku this super cool new form, Super Saiyan God, right? And then he just doesn't fucking use it at all.
Yeah.
And instead,
Talking
we know
about Super
why-
Saiyan God, by the way.
you know, you have Frieza show up in his final form, right? Whatever, that's fine. He doesn't need to be his other forms. He can take on Goku in base, which I think is just kind of dumb.
Yeah,
Because
very
like,
dumb.
you're trying to tell me that we should be threatened by Frieza, but base Goku can just handle him. And then he goes golden form, which is a sick design. I like it a lot.
Absolutely. I fucking love
And instead
Golden
of going
Frieza.
to like Super Saiyan God and using that, he goes to his new form, Blue,
Yeah.
which I think, oh, dude, it's so stupid. Oh my God, I want to go off. Okay.
Ball's rolling.
So here's my problem. If base Goku and Final Form Frieza are on equal terms, right? Let's just say,
Yeah.
which is stupid. If you're gonna bring Frieza back as a villain, he should be so strong that Goku needs to transform and can't fight him in base form. But whatever, let's ignore that. Let's pretend like Golden Frieza is just that big of a higher jump that he has to transform. He goes to Blue, and he gets his ass kicked.
Yeah.
Which can work. It can be very cool, even though, again, I think he should have been God and, you know, Blue introduced later. Oh my God, I could go on about this forever.
Which I think
Then
they're gonna
Vegeta-
do in the remake. Actually,
I hope so.
I think they are
Veg-
because they're talking about like we might not even see it until like the end of the Universe 6 tournament arc.
I hope so. That would fix so many of my problems.
Yeah.
Vegeta goes Blue,
That's why they're
which I
remaking
hate
it.
the fact we didn't get to see him God, but, you
Yeah.
know, until, like, the Broly movie. but
Yeah, the
still.
Broly movie.
He
was,
goes Blue. He kicks Frieza's ass. You have the chance to do the most cathartic, and I hate that goddamn word, but you have the chance to do the most cathartic thing in Dragon Ball. Have Vegeta get
Vegeta.
sweet payback on Frieza. This
Yep.
man destroyed his whole life, destroyed his planet. You know the deal. You know.
absolute kicked his
And
ass
instead
6
of
ways to
that-
Sunday though.
Instead of that, you decide Frieza just goes, screw it, blows up the planet, and then Whis does this whole reverse time thing.
Yeah.
Which opens up a
Which-
whole nother thing of problems. If he can just reverse time, where's the tension? What will we care for?
To be fair, I
And
think
then-
they do that just so that way they can do that for the Goku Black arc.
That's another dumb thing, but we don't.
Yeah, we'll get into
We
that.
can try to finish up this about Frieza so we can both go into the rest of the show because I'm going crazy. Then you do that, right? Okay, it's like, okay, well, now maybe Vegeta will beat him this time for sure. No. You give it to Goku.
Yeah.
Why? Why? Does he
Yeah.
need it? Why? No, he doesn't. And you know the problem with introducing Blue this early? It means Blue is kind of just has to look like it's bitch made for like the next few arcs until he gets Ultra Instinct.
Yeah.
Sure, you give him Kaioken, but even that you make look like it's bitch made in Goku Black Arc. If you just do what he just said about the remake and introduce that in the Universe 6 arc, it works so much better. It makes
really
so much
does.
more sense, and the power scaling works so much better. I've had this problem for so long. I can't stand it. I hate it. I hate that goddamn arc so much in me. I hate and despise it, and I don't like how they handle certain things in the Goku Black arc, but hopefully the remake fixes that.
Yeah.
Tournament of Power, though, that's pretty good. That's
Tournament
pretty
of
good.
Power absolutely peak.
And I do think Battle of Gods.
It did
the
take you a
movie-
while to go through and finish up the Tournament of Power arc.
Yeah, guys. Funny enough. When I got there, because at this point, guys, you hear I really have a lot of issues with Super, mostly that fucking arc. I do have problems with other things. I just don't want to go too much of a tangent because I already have. I actually stopped watching just right before the episode where Goku unlocks Ultra Instinct,
Yeah.
and I stopped for like 2 years.
Yeah, it was
And then
a
I-
few years.
Yeah, and then I came back and
I was
finished
still
the
in
rest of it,
college
and I was
at
like,
that
it's
point.
Pretty good. I was like, it's pretty good. Yeah, we were. There's another thing we also were supposed to watch it like together, and this guy
Yeah.
just kept on going ahead, which is the opposite problem we have now. Well, now he won't watch anything. So
Yeah, I
just kinda
had more
lost-
time on my hands.
Yeah, I just kind of lost.
I didn't
interest.
have a job.
Yeah. Also, the filler in Super. I know I don't want to
Oh,
count this.
Jelly
for
Vegeta.
stuff,
Ugh.
but it was ass, guys.
Jelly
I mean, hell,
Vegeta was like the worst of it.
yeah. I also didn't really care for the Universe 6 arc, but again, that's because the way the Frieza
I did
saga
love
ruined the power scaling. It ruined it.
I did love the Universe 6 where Yamcha ended on home base in the Yamcha pose.
Oh, also,
the
Ribian,
baseball
or
game?
whatever her name is.
Yeah, Brienne. Ugh.
She is awful. She lasted way too long.
Yeah.
Way too long. She kind of helped was one of the reasons that killed Tournament of Power for me. Like for a while, I was like, dude, I
She
can't
was
stand
very
her.
annoying.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure a lot of people agree on that.
Also, I'm gonna keep it buck, guys. They kept trying to do that whole furry brother thing, and I just wasn't into it. I was like, come on, guys, just get rid of them. Just get them out.
Pack it up.
Yeah, I don't.
Are you
know,
talking
man.
about like the Bergamo and the triangle?
whatever the fuck their names are? The
Uh,
red, the blue, the
yeah.
yellow.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
The
listen.
wolves.
I've talked a lot, mostly about the Frieza saga. I don't want to keep talking about it. I'll let
Yeah.
you go off, but here's what I'm gonna say: I don't fucking like Dragon Ball Super that much, guys. I don't like it.
The movies.
I do want the Moro arc, though. I'm ready.
Oh my god, I can't wait for the Moro arc. It's supposed to be coming next year, right?
It's supposed to.
Yeah. I cannot wait for Moro arc. Oh my god, I'm gonna bust everywhere whenever that comes out. Pause.
Maybe we, we might need to move on.
But Dragon Ball Super, I enjoyed it whenever I was originally watching it. There were some gripes I did have about it, like Super Saiyan Blue. It was introduced way too early. In my opinion, it should have been introduced during the fight against Hit in the Universe 6 tournament arc. And then we got the Goku Black arc. It introduced a lot of fucking plot holes, a lot of potholes too. In that,
They bring Trunks back. Don't even let him get the W. Just won't say it.
well, he cuts them in half, and then they have to like use the Zeno button to.
Yeah, you couldn't
erase-
just let him have it.
Yeah, you couldn't just. Yeah, no, I don't
Vegeta
know.
can't have nothing. His son can't have nothing.
Man, the entire Briefs, the entire Briefs family just getting dog walked. But Tournament of Power arc, very good. The filler, there was
Again, I don't like using that against these shows, but
yeah. The
the
filler
canon
is
wasn't helping it anyways.
the filler was the worst in Dragon Ball Super, in my opinion.
I like. We didn't talk about it. I like the filler in Z because again,
The filler
I have
in Z
the
really
nostalgia
good.
for OG, not OG, but for original Dragon Ball Z. And,
Only one I didn't like for filler wise in Z was like whenever they landed on fake planet Namek.
Oh yeah.
That was like the only thing.
I don't like all of it, but
yeah.
I like the filler before like the Cell arc
with
no, sorry.
Mercenary Tao.
before the Cell games begin.
with Mercenary Tao and everything.
Yeah, I like.
Yeah, that was very good.
That
And then
was
also just seeing Goku, Gohan, just all relaxing in peace and everything. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and put my ranking for Dragon Ball Super. I'm gonna give it a B. There's a lot of gripes I have with it, but you know, there are some positives as well.
Listen. Oh my god, I want to give it a D tier so fucking bad. But what I will say is after I finished it, the Tournament of Power was very good. I am excited for the Moro arc and the Granola arc and stuff like that. I hope the remake's better. I also feel it's illegal to put it below GT.
Yeah.
But I am not giving it a B, I'm giving it a C.
Okay.
So
We doing a coin flip?
We'll do a fucking coin flip.
Let's do
fellas.
a fucking whenever me and Legacy disagree on something, we just flip a coin. Legacy, you call.
Well, it's only failed me about 10 times. You can't fail me 11, right? Tails, it never fails.
Tails never fails.
I
It's
lost.
head, so it's going to B.
I hate my life. Guys, I don't think this is my day.
Give a like on the video for head.
What? You know what we don't like? Let's talk about it.
Yeah, Dragon Ball Daima. I dropped this after the first episode. This was a 2-pack of ass.
I dropped it after 4. I keep thinking about going back to it because this is the last thing
Yeah.
that he made.
Akira Toriyama made,
Yeah. And it feels wrong, but at the same time, guys, I'm gonna keep it a buck. This is just GT 2.0,
but worse.
but I don't even like it as much.
It's
Maybe it's because I watched GT when I was a kid versus this is, now I don't really want to dedicate the time, but
GT. There's like at least fond memories. Daima, I don't really care that much.
I don't really, and I didn't like it in GT either. I don't like making him young again. I don't like it.
Yeah.
They introduced some cool stuff technically. Like, it is cool that Super Saiyan 4 is technically canon, but it's also a worse design.
Yeah.
Vegeta Super Saiyan 3 is canon, which is cool, but it's also kind of a stupid design, especially because I
Yeah.
think he only does it in his mini version.
In
like,
his
only,
kid
4 to 5
form, yeah.
episodes. So it didn't look good.
Super Saiyan
I don't
4 design
know.
definitely better in GT. I feel like I dropped it after 1 episode. I
don't care for the new characters that are introduced. I don't care for the story,
really
the
didn't
plot.
care for
I
that.
think making this as a bridge between Z and Super and after the Boost Saga and everything, I don't know. I just remember I didn't really care for it. I didn't like it. I don't know. I don't like it, guys. I don't like it.
Do we give it a D or do we give it an F?
It also took too long to come out with the dub, so I didn't get to watch the
It really
dub. I know
did,
that,
yeah.
I know it's a stupid complaint, but guys, you heard us. We like Dragon Ball and dub.
That's just our
I'm not going to give it
preference.
an F tier. I don't think it's that bad. And I think if I actually watched the rest of the show, I wouldn't.
Right.
I still wouldn't think that. But guys, it's got to be a D
It's
tier
gotta,
for us. We
yeah.
both dropped it.
Yeah. I
It's-
dropped it after 1 episode.
Yeah, I dropped it after 4.
And
I
have
was trying
no
to watch it
intention
while
of watching
aired.
it.
I was watching it while it aired, and I dropped it. I kept wanting to come back to it, but I haven't because I don't want to.
But yeah, Dr. Stone, this is a me anime. Yeah! Haven't
rare.
had one of these in a while. But Dr. Stone, very good, very solid. Senku, very good protagonist, smart as hell. The comedy can be a little dry at sometimes, but I personally like it. I'm a fan of dry humor. But I like the concept of like the world getting like reverted back to the Stone Age and having to like it's like we keep on saying, gotta start from square one, gotta build up. And right now where I'm at, I finished season 2 and I'm about to watch the OVA afterwards with the pirate ship. I'm intrigued about that, but I would give Dr. Stone a B tier. I would recommend it if as a starter anime. It's very good, very solid. And then now we've got a both anime again. We've got Erased. Erased is a very solid anime.
Race is very good. It's been like 5 years since I watched it though.
Yeah, it's been 4 years for me. Holy shit.
I couldn't tell you a single character's name.
Yeah, me neither.
To me, this is a show that is very good, but again, unlike all these other shows that we pretty much have talked about, I'm looking at the list right now of what we've ranked. Outside of like Clevatess, I feel maybe the least about this, like opinion wise. But it is very good. I liked it. I don't think I liked the ending too much, but I liked it.
I think I liked the ending. I thought it was a very solid 8 out of 10 anime all the way around.
I think I recall feeling the ending, or like maybe the last 2 episodes or something, felt rushed. Again, it's been 5 years.
Yeah.
I don't feel too strongly about it, but I also thought it was an 8 out of 10. I liked the show. Can't talk too much about this one, but probably for the best. We've gone on a
lot of tangents with Dragon Ball and also Boruto, and there's more to come anyways.
Yeah, so probably for the best. This one's short and sweet.
Short and sweet.
B tier.
Yep, B tier. Very good. And now we've got a good stretch of legacy animes. A good stretch.
Right.
Only thing I can really talk about is like the second one out of the bunch.
Fire Force is up next now. I think the last season is airing right now, but I've only watched season 1, and I think it is pretty good. I like, first off, that first OP is amazing.
Yeah, they've got really good openings all the way around.
The animation's all right. Some episodes are pretty great, but for the most part, it's all right. You know, voice acting is fine. I've watched it in dub. I don't watch it in sub, so I don't know.
I was about to ask you.
It's very good. I watch it in dub.
Yeah, I was about to ask you which you preferred.
The first season is 24 episodes. Maybe season 2 is that too. I don't know. It did feel like some episodes dragged a bit for me. I like some of the characters. I don't care for the one trope of this one girl constantly being in these sexual positions.
Yeah.
I'm usually okay, and I don't mind it in shows. You know, I'm not.
As long as it's used sparingly.
I really care, but. You know, at least you can make it make sense. I mean, this chick's just falling all over the place every episode. It doesn't even make sense.
Yeah. It reminds me of
a crucify show for it, but I don't care for it.
You want to know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of Mikon from Danganronpa 2.
Yeah, except this is way worse than that.
Yeah.
I tell you. There are some cool things there. I do like the fact that the whole power system is just fire, and they do a lot of creative stuff with it from just season 1. I like it. I don't love the story so far, but again, I've only watched season 1. A lot of it felt like it was mostly set up, especially towards the end. So yeah, I do like it though, and I want to watch more of it. So
yeah,
but for now, it's good. I would say it's like a low B tier.
Very good, very good. I'll get around to Fire Force eventually. There's like a million things on my watch list. Next up, I have watched a little bit more of Frieren. Frieren recently came out with season 2, starting to air season 2 episodes. I am up to episode 6 on season 1, so I can talk a little bit about Frieren. I'll let you go ahead first, though.
Okay, I thought maybe you was gonna talk about it.
I can talk a little bit about it.
So funny enough, I started out as a Frieren hater, guys. I started out as a hater. I watched the first, I want to say 2-3 episodes.
Yeah.
Not when it like aired, but it was like shortly after it had all aired.
Right.
I watched it, and it's a very slow burn, very slow pace.
Yeah.
And I was just like, maybe it was because everyone was praising it, giving it 10s, and it's like the highest rated thing on like the My Anime list.
Yeah, which is crazy.
I was like, I don't see what's so special about this show. I don't get it. I was hating on it, and after 2-3 episodes, I dropped it. I said, I don't get the appeal. I don't get what everyone loves about it. Forget it. And then I did something which I've done for a couple shows we'll get to, and that actually for the next one even, I come back to it months later, maybe even a year. I don't remember when the first season came out.
Right.
But I came back to it and I was like, I'm gonna give it a fair shot this time. I feel like I didn't give it a fair shot. I came into it already hating. Let me give it a shot. And I've only watched 14, 15 episodes of season 1, right?
Mm-hmm.
But guys, this show's pretty fucking good. I gotta admit, you guys are right. It's pretty great. You know, everything about it is pretty great. I don't know what was wrong with me. I kind of love it.
What I originally watched like the first 2 to 3 episodes as well, but what jarred me originally was like the pacing was like either slow burn or just like rapid fire all over the place, and just doing a bunch of time skips and montages and everything, and that I didn't like. But when we got to like the heart of like characters, I did enjoy that part, and that's why I've like gone back and started watching more Frieren and watched up to episode 6.
Yeah, the first couple episodes, especially like the first 3, are very slow and tough to.
It's a slow burn, but once the match is lit, it goes pretty good.
Which I don't even mind. Again, I think I was just a
The
hater,
animation
guys.
is
I was
absolutely amazing.
in a bad mood. Dude, it's just I've done a complete 180 on this show. I really love it.
Which is a good.
Yeah, I don't really have. It's funny. I went from having nothing but complaints because I was just like, hey guys, this show is not that good. Come on. So now I'm like, I don't really have any complaints. This show's pretty great. I need to finish season 1 and I need to start season 2. For anyone wondering, I listened to both the sub and the dub, and I've decided to go with the dub.
I prefer the dub as well. I
I
love
like
the
it, and-
voice actress for Frieren. She
Oh yeah, me too.
her voice is silky smooth.
I don't know how this goes in the sub because after the first 3 episodes, I decided to stick with dub. But there's this one episode. Maybe it's episode. I want to say maybe it's 9 or 10, where she delivers this line, and it's my favorite line I think in anything ever. It's great. I loved
Oh
it.
shit.
Aura, kill yourself.
And that was the moment I think when she said that line that I was like, this show's amazing. This show's great. I love it. Which is why, even though I haven't finished season 1, this might be crazy. I personally am gonna give it an S tier.
I would personally give it an A tier based on like how much I've watched. I'm down for the coin flip. It could go either way.
Coin flip it is.
Coin flip, I'll call it this time. I'm gonna go tails. Why not? It's gonna be tails.
Made a grave error.
It's gonna be tails. No, it's heads. It's going in S tier, or 5th S tier of the day.
Once upon a time, I was a hater and you would have been F. Now you're S. Perspective, guys. We all need it.
Perspective.
Speaking of a show that I low-key thought, not went into it hating or even hated it, but thought, I don't see what's so special about it.
You didn't get the
Fullmetal
appeal.
Alchemist Brotherhood. I watched the first 9 episodes and I thought it was good, but I didn't think it was as special as everyone said. So I dropped it. I was like, I'm just gonna drop it for now. And then I came back months later. I started over from episode 1. And guys, this is one of my favorite shows ever. This is in my top 4 anime of all time. I think everything about this show is perfect. I think it has my favorite ending in any anime. All the openings are all incredible.
I love
The
the first
characters
opening.
are incredible. The art style is good. The animation, while nothing spectacular like Demon Slayer and stuff, it is solid from beginning to end. It's great. So, dude, just so many memorable moments from this show. And more importantly, this show does something. I haven't mentioned this for the other shows, and I should have. But this show does something which is rare for shows to do, and only shows that typically I give 10s to do. And that is, it got me emotional.
Ooh.
Remember, I usually don't watch shows when I'm mad, which I think a lot of people do the opposite. They watch shows so they stop being mad, but I just don't do it. I feel like it would ruin my experiences. So I'm watching them for the first time. I don't want to go into it angry. I did that with Frieren, and I thought, so that didn't really work. But I was at like the last 3 episodes. I really wanted to see how it ended, and even though I was mad, I was like, I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna finish it. I watched it. I cried like a baby, and at the end, it made me smile. This show is incredible from start to finish. I would recommend this show almost above every show on this tier list except for like 3.
Yeah.
I love it. I adore it. it's perfect. I think it's perfect. It's in my top 4.
So obviously
So-
it's going in F tier, right?
It's it's worse than GT, I fear.
Yeah,
so it's gotta go.
100%. Worse than Daima.
So now that we can move on from that,
F for FMAB, you know?
hey,
Hey, it works out.
maybe the live action should be an F tier, but the anime,
I didn't even know it had a
anime,
live action.
S tier good. I didn't want to talk about plot points because I want you to watch it. It's
I did
so
not even know about that it had a live action.
good. Oh, it's got like 3, I think.
Oh my god.
I think it's got 3. Yeah.
But yeah, I've only watched 1 or 2 episodes so far, but like eventually I'm gonna come back around to it. It's just one of those things where I've got a million things on my watch list.
Now we get to talk about the complete opposite. God's Games We Play. I believe this is what this is called. Guys, I watched 2 episodes of this. It's dog shit. It's F tier.
Next.
Here's what you here. I'll give it a quick little review. All right? I don't remember any of the characters' names. The art style and animation look like shit. I wasn't interested in the story. The show sucks. If you like this show, something's wrong with you mentally. Seek help. Seek therapy. It's F tier. It's off.
Our first F tier. Woo! Let's go.
And now another show that only I can talk about.
Yep.
Heavenly Delusion. This one, it's interesting. It's very interesting. It has a very weird concept to the point I don't even know if I could explain it well enough, so I'm not even going to try. But I would definitely recommend watching this. It's got good animation. I do like the characters in it. The story and stuff. This is only a season 1 so far, 12 episodes or 13 episodes, so it's not even close to finished. It's very weird. It's very different. Again, I don't really know if I could even try to explain the story because I don't even know if I fully understand the story. I've only watched through it once. It takes, man, it's kind of like, it's not really, but it kind of gives off futuristic vibes, but it doesn't really take place futuristic. It involves like these weird monsters and creatures. It's just, I don't know. I don't really know how to explain this one, probably more than any other. But what I will say is I did enjoy it. It was really good. I like it. I probably should rewatch it, so that way, if I ever do another tier list, I can explain it better.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. It's very good. I think if you watch it, you'd also come to the same conclusion. Like, this is a weird show, but it's a good show. Yeah. So all I'm going to say is I'm going to give it a B tier. I think it's like an 8 out of 10. It's pretty good.
Very good, very good.
Yeah, give it a shot for sure.
And then another.
Oh, you haven't seen Hell's Paradise?
I have not. It's
I
on
don't
my
know.
watch list, but I haven't watched it yet.
I've only watched season 1. Season 2 is airing right now. I'm lazy. I need to get to it. Like 6 episodes, I think, have aired. I'm sorry.
Do you prefer watching it in sub or dub?
Sub. I don't like the dub for this one.
Okay.
I'll keep it bugged. I don't like it. The first opening.
Oh,
Dude.
I know the opening is
Dude,
absolutely
if this was an opening tier list, this would go in S tier.
yeah, 100%. I would
But
100% agree
it's
with you.
not. So, it's good. I like it, but and it's made by Mappa, so obviously the animation stuff's good.
Yeah.
This is when they kind of changed their art style around, which they eventually did with JJK. So at the time, I wasn't really used to it, but now I am. So I think I wouldn't mind it as much as I did.
Yeah, I got you.
The story's pretty cool and stuff, and the idea, but I also, again, it's kind of weird, and I'm not really invested in the characters for this one. For multiple reasons. I don't really want to get too spoilery or deep into it, but yeah, it's okay. I've heard very good things about season 2. I think season 2 would possibly improve my enjoyment of it, but I think it's all right. I think it's like a 7 out of 10. I think I'd give it a low B.
Okay.
Yeah, it's solid. I would say watch it, but I wouldn't. You won't catch me going out of my way to be like, this show's amazing, guys. give it a go. Come on.
Speaking of
it's
an
okay.
amazing show, we
I can't
have
speak on this one.
another me anime. Once in a blue moon. Horimiya, I absolutely love this. This is a very nice, very wholesome romance anime. God, I love the because like it's a rom-com anime that's very, very chill, very wholesome. Honestly, I feel like it's the most wholesome and most chill romance anime I have ever watched, and it's just a very good, like, not much antics happen, but not much antics need to happen. But like the chemistry for all the characters is obviously there, and the romance between the two characters is absolutely peak in perfection, and seeing them together is absolutely amazing. I need to watch Horimiya the Missing Pieces, which is kind of like season 2 of it, but God, Horimiya is such a good anime. I recommend it. It's the original anime is only like 12 episodes, so I absolutely recommend it. A tier for me.
A tier? All right.
Very good, very bueno. Hunter x Hunter. I'll let you start off.
Hunter x Hunter. I started watching this because a friend of mine was like, we all should watch an anime. And he picked out Hunter x Hunter, and he started watching, and he watched like the first like 7-8 episodes. And he was like, guys, it's really good. You gotta watch it. And so I started watching it, and yeah, it's pretty good.
Very good.
What I will
solid.
say is that I've rewatched a little bit of it since then, because the first arc in particular I thought was good, but not great, and I had a lower score on it. And I love York New City. It's my favorite arc.
Oh, I love
and
York
also,
New City.
The name's slipping my mind. The second arc, well, technically it's the third arc. The season 2, it's the Heaven's Arena.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Heaven's Arena is my favorite out of Hunter x Hunter.
Heaven's Arena is incredible. It's where I really started
Absolutely
I kind of love
goated.
this show. And then obviously York New City was amazing. I don't love Greed Island. I don't want to get too far into it. Have you finished it? Have you finished
I did. Yeah, I'm on the Chimera.
Okay.
I just started the Chimera Ant arc recently.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But-
I didn't really care for it, because I felt like, to me, it felt like a bit of a waste of time to be on an arc, learning all these new rules and games for this one particular arc, and we're never going to go back.
Yeah,
and
never
involve it
going
again.
back to it. Yeah.
There's some really great moments in it.
Yeah, I was
But
gonna say
I
I really liked it, but I
don't
wouldn't
hate it. I don't
hold it-
dislike it, though.
I wouldn't
like
hold it as in high regard as I would with like York New City or
Right.
Heaven's Arena or anything like that, or like with the Phantom Troop.
Yeah.
But it's still a good arc.
To me, it just feels like it's my least favorite arc in the show. That does not mean, a lot of people, when I say this is my least favorite, they think I mean like I'm saying it's bad. It's not bad, guys. It's good. I like
Not
it.
all negatives need to be negative.
I just don't like it as much as the other things.
This
you
is
know?
just-
Especially because I think also it has the unfortunate problem of being sandwiched between like 2 of the best arcs.
Yeah.
York New City is my favorite, and then my second favorite is the Chimera Ant arc, which it does start off slow, and I can understand why people would have issues with that. But the rest of it is so fucking
Because
good.
it takes up like a good chunk of the show. It's like 60 some episodes. Yeah. I
it's
recently started the Chimera Ant arc, so I haven't like delved too far into it. I'm like, I forget how many episodes into it I am, but like, I'm a little bit into it.
Yeah.
I know what a Chimera Ant is.
Yeah, Chimera Ant arc starts off kind of slow, and I do think certain part at the beginning could be better, but
Yeah.
overall I still would give that arc a 10 out of 10. I think it's incredible, especially like once you get past that slow part. It's so good. It's so good. Some of the best moments in the whole show. Yeah, I love it. Hunter x Hunter's just, what can I say? It's just all around pretty great, man. Like the characters are great. I love the main 4. I honestly,
Oh, I love the main
if
4.
all 4 of them had more moments together, because all 4 of them aren't together.
Yeah,
Like,
they're really not. If you really think about it, they're pretty separated throughout all of together and everything.
obviously the power system's incredible, one of the best.
Yeah.
I'm kind of an idiot.
We're
and I
also
don't
going
fully
into
understand
another
it.
really good
Still
power
to this day.
system after this one.
Yeah. I'm not an expert on Hunter x Hunter's power system, despite watching
Me
the show. Guys, my brain, as you may have been able to guess, it's a little small. It's just a little bit on the tiny side.
But I would give Hunter x Hunter an A tier. Very high A tier.
I would go with an S tier. I would go with an S tier.
Okay. I'm fine with giving it an S tier.
Yeah. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Boing! Now to do all the JoJo's parts, part 1, Phantom Blood. We're going to start with the Legacy, because I know this one is not, very notoriously for him, not his favorite arc.
Guys, you know how I thought you were gonna crucify me over the Boruto or the OG Dragon Ball guy? If you were willing to let me slide then, I don't know how you can let me slide now, unless you hate JoJo. Dude, part 1 of JoJo's, and this is the reason we had to split up part 1 and 2, because I know it's all one season. We had to split it up because part 1 for me fucking blows. It blows. I'm sorry. I remember watching it for the first time ever, and
This is like 2021 or something like that.
Yeah, it was before. It was like I watched all the JoJo's before Part 6 aired, so whatever.
Yeah,
that was.
it was while I was still in college.
Dude, I remember I did like the first 2, maybe even 3 episodes. I kind of like I was having like a decent time.
Yeah.
But then I don't know why. Dude, I thought this is just shit. I thought this makes no sense. I think, oh fuck, I can't remember his name now. The main Joestar. What's his name? You know,
Jonathan.
Jonathan's a pussy. He's a pussy. Dio sit here and he spoilers alert. I don't care. He kills your dad pretty much.
Kills your dog.
He kills your dog. Some dude
Burns your house down.
Yeah, dude. He's about to get
Kisses
like,
your girlfriend.
Stabbed, and he's just like, oh, it's all right, gentlemen. It's all right. I'm okay with it. It's like, what are you fucking talking about? You stand up for yourself for a change. What are we talking about? And I'll be honest, it gets better in part 2, Hamon, or however you say it.
I was gonna say, did you not like the hum on?
Yeah, in part 1, it made no sense to me. I thought it was stupid as fuck. Stupid concept. Part 2, they explained it better. I liked it better there. I didn't like it in part 1. I thought it was stupid as fuck. I hate Jonathan as a character. He sucks. Dio's cool, but let's be honest, he's way better in part 3. He's way better.
100%. Spoiler alert.
Yeah, well, fuck you. You know, if you're this far into the video, you had to watch some of these. Dude, I hate part 1 so much. I think it just sucks. I think Jonathan sucks. I even tried to rewatch it after I watched all the JoJo's. I'm like, I'm a JoJo fan now, so I should like it. I went back, same thing happened. After like 2-3 episodes, I was like, dude, this just fucking sucks. I don't care. I'm not into it. I hate JoJo's part 1. I don't like it. If it wasn't for the rest of JoJo's, oh my god, I dropped. After part 1, I didn't even watch part 2. I just dropped it for like 2-3 months.
Yeah.
I was like, let me give part 2.
I think I had to make you watch part 2. I think.
Yeah, someone for sure convinced me.
Someone had to convince you.
Or if it was someone
I think it was me though.
Twitter or something. It was like, no, it gets better. But after like 2-3 months, I was like, I'll give part 2 a chance. If part 2's not good, dude, I'm not watching the rest of the show. That's how bad part 1 was.
And then they introduce your favorite Joestar, but we'll get into that
and then
here
part
in a
2
little
was
bit.
pretty great. So the show got saved.
Yeah.
But part 1, I'm sorry, it sucks. I hate it. Should I even say what I would give it, or should I wait for you to talk?
Say what you would give it.
Okay, part 1 fucking blows. F tier.
Oh Lord.
I will say this though. Opening 1, or sorry, the opening for that part.
Opening fucking
Art
11
style,
out of
obviously
10.
for JoJo's is great, and
Yeah.
the animation is good, but I don't care. The rest of it fucking blows.
I am on the other end of the spectrum. Not to where I would say it's S tier, but like I thought it was Phantom Blood was very solid. I think that it should have been longer than 9 episodes, so that way we get like a more knowledge of Hamon, and also hopefully like get like a better story for Jonathan, because like I mean, I wouldn't say he's a pussy. He's just like he's just a pussy. Fine, he's a pussy. He's a big fat fucking pussy with a clit.
You don't get graphic with it. Come on.
Well, I'm gonna get graphic, but anyways, he just lets Dio off a little bit too easy. Way too easy.
Sorry.
Way too easily. But he does eventually set out on his goal to like end Dio, and like kind of does that for the most part until like part 3 comes around. But I did really enjoy part 1. I thought it was solid. I would give it a B tier personally. So we're gonna have to like do something.
I'm
here.
willing to. My grade is still F tier,
Yeah.
but I'm willing to put it in C tier if you want.
I'm fine with that.
But it doesn't change my personal rating.
Yeah.
But I'm willing to acknowledge that if
I'm willing to acknowledge that people like it.
I'm willing to acknowledge that I'm probably being too crazy on it, but I don't know what to tell you, man. I just don't like. I gave it a second chance. I didn't like it. That's all I can. That's all I can do.
And then we get into part 2, what saved Legacy from this franchise.
Yeah,
Jonathan
helped
Joestar.
restore my faith in JoJo humanity, if you will.
Yeah. And a big part of that, Jonathan Joestar, so charismatic, so great.
Jonathan
Joseph.
Jonathan, and I'm like, no.
God damn it.
He's definitely not it.
God damn it. Joseph Joestar.
My goat, my king.
My goat, my king, Jonathan. But no, Joseph is by far and away like both of our favorite JoJos. He's
The complete
so
opposite
good.
of that pussy Jonathan, by the way. Complete opposite. Right? This dude is charismatic as fuck. He stands his ground. He fucking fight. Oh, great, he does run away a couple times, but it's okay because when he does, at least it's
Well,
funny.
yeah, because that's his favorite. That's his like special move. Why is my okay? There we go. Camera finally focused. Anyways,
At least it's funny when he like runs away. You know, Jonathan will just stand there and be like, "Yeah, it's all right, mate. Go ahead and fuck my wife in front of me. I don't mind."
Dio doesn't fuck Jonathan's wife in front of him.
I know, but I'm saying, you know, he probably
He
would.
kisses him.
He probably would. Yeah, that's true.
She kisses
And you know
him.
what? And he still didn't do nothing about it. He still was like, "That's all right, bro. We're gentlemen. I like it. It's all right. Kill my father. I don't mind. Kill my dog. Didn't like it anyways.
Try to kill me. I don't give a fuck.
You know,
Ruin my reputation. I don't give a
We all
fuck.
gotta die someday. You know.
Oh god, die someday. Cut my head off.
Hey, we
All
still
right. Cut my head off. Take my body. Have a bloody son. Oh god, but
Cost of women, something I wouldn't do.
fucking dude.
Yeah. Well, Jonathan probably would. Oh, that would be crazy.
We don't know what
Anyway.
Arino was packing.
Okay, wow. Anyways, part 2.
Part 2.
Pretty good.
Anyways, yeah.
Much better cast of characters.
By the
obviously a
way,
better main character.
we love the we prefer the sub for JoJo's. I watch exclusively in sub for all of JoJo's. The delivery for all these actors is on point. Absolutely
Yeah, very memorable, especially when we get to part 3. Very
Yeah.
memorable. Well, actually, I'm lying to you. I lied just now.
What?
I watched part 1 and part 2 in dub, and I actually liked
Hmm.
the dub because, as much as I hate Jonathan as a character, he is voiced by the same guy who voices Ichigo,
Yeah.
Johnny Bosch.
Johnny Young Bosch.
And
Goated.
I do like that. I also do like
Marco.
the dub for part 1 and 2 because they're British, and so they have the accents.
Yeah. That it's a very nice attention to detail.
I will say I like that. But after that, part 3 through 6, I watched the sub. So
Yeah.
I just wanted to.
Uh,
I'm a liar.
Yeah, faking a fraud. But anyways, battle tendency was very, very good. Love the Pillarman. Caesar was a very great character. Lisa, great character. Cars ended up being a pretty cool villain. Loved his ultimate form with the whenever he gets the Red Stone of Asia and becomes the ultimate life form, and it's just like, oh fuck, he can't even be erased by Hamon. How the fuck is Joseph supposed to like get rid of him? Just launches him into space.
Also, Hamon, much better explained.
Yeah.
In part 2,
And very well utilized.
Yes.
Especially with Joseph using the clackers like that. And also, do we have to mention the opening, Bloody Stream? Like,
Oh, it's amazing. It's great.
one of the greatest anime openings of all time. One of the most prolific, honestly. But yeah, I would say Battle Tendency.
I think she's great.
It's great.
Literally the reason I kept watching. So
I don't know.
not my
where to
favorite
put
JoJo
it.
part though.
Yeah, it's not my favorite JoJo
Certainly
part
not my
either.
least.
Definitely, we know that.
You don't know. I could hate part 4. I don't. But I could.
Brother.
I'm just saying.
I can hate part 7 when it comes out next month.
You know, I could be a hater.
You could. You could be a hater of the horses. But where would you put Battle Tendency?
Somewhere between B and A. I kind of want to go B.
I kind of want to go A.
I won't fight you on that.
All right.
I don't even. Need to put
I
it
was
on.
I was thinking
I'll
like
fight you.
maybe we would be arguing between A or S.
For part 2.
Yeah, I thought you were.
No, I was never gonna put part 2 in S. personally.
Okay. Yeah.
No.
We have
Eventually.
Stardust Crusaders because it starts with an S. It's my personal favorite JoJo's part. Introduces the concept of stands, my favorite power system in anime as a whole. I think it's done very, very well. Love the like in between the little intermission where it shows like the stats of all the stands, and also like a picture of the stand. Because it like adds a little bit of like nerdism to it. But JoJo's Stardust Crusaders, especially when they get to Egypt to hunt down Dio, when they bring Dio back, it's absolutely peak. And then when they are in Egypt, oh my god, it's absolute 10 out of 10 in my opinion. Openings on fire, honestly. Like, there's not a bad JoJo's opening, which we need to do an anime opening tier list so that way we can talk about these more in depth. But JoJo's Stardust Crusaders, it's my favorite JoJo's part, so I'm obviously putting it in S tier. Absolute cinema.
Yeah, JoJo's part 3 is pretty great. I felt more invested in the characters in part 3 than part 1 and 2, obviously.
And also, we get the return of a Joestar. We get the return of Joseph.
Yeah, and I would argue he's better as an old man than he was as a young man.
Definitely,
And
in my
in
opinion.
Sub, he is so funny.
There's a lot of quotable parts, not only just from Joseph, but also from Jotaro, from Dio, from Kakyoin and Polnareff. Polnareff, good God, bless his soul. He gets the weirdest stories. But yeah, Pighead in the toilet gets turned into a baby. God, Polnareff has been through the ringer. Also Avdol, but like it's got some of my favorite moments in JoJo's, like Darby, the stuff against Darby, especially where Darby goes, "Go ahead, Mr. Juster." Like that's Jaggers. And like, God, it's just so quotable, so iconic, and I just personally love it so much.
Yeah.
And Iggy
Let
is
me
a
get some
great character
negatives
as
now.
well. Negatives?
Oh yeah, I got some negatives for part 3. I'm gonna say it. Obviously, I was gonna sit here and praise some stuff like Jotaro. I think is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
But I think you've praised it enough that I should be giving out the negatives. So I think that the first half is good, but I do think towards the end of the first half of part 3, it started to really like get a little, I don't know if I want to say stale, but I was kind of getting a little
Yeah,
tired of
that's
the
understandable.
same thing over and over again.
Yeah.
Now, luckily, part 2 is way better, and we don't do that no more. But still, I can't change the fact that I was starting to feel a little tired of watching.
It definitely
the show,
gets a little
it
bit
is-
stale. It's the
it's
longest
long.
JoJo's part, alongside part 4 as well. I think part 3 is the longest in terms of episodes.
I think so.
Yeah, so that's a big reason why. So
Yeah, I
it's
think it's like
understandable.
48.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, split up like 24. So I started to feel it
Yeah.
during the first 24 when we got towards that. I started feeling a little burned out. But I stuck through it, pushed through it, and it was very good. But I also don't like the baby episodes of Polnareff. I don't like it.
Yeah, the
I
baby
really don't
episode.
To me, if it wasn't for those and how much I really don't like those episodes, the second half would be perfect.
the baby episode with Polnareff, and then also what was it? The baby episode with Kakyoin were like the low lights for me in terms of like enemy stand users.
I didn't like. I think like the last like I don't know how many episodes it was, but like the last stretch of that is like perfect. I think
Oh, it's
great.
absolutely perfect. 10 out of 10.
And so I love it.
Yeah.
But I really don't like those Polnareff episodes. I think rewatching it would be a little difficult because again, I think I would get a little burned out again.
Yeah.
And it's also not my favorite part. It just isn't. So here's where the argument comes. A tier.
Let's coin flip. I'll let you call it since I called it last time.
Surely it can't fail 3 times in a row. Tails.
It's gonna be Tails now.
Oh
Let's go!
Dude, I'm never picking Tails again.
I'm never picking Tails again. Holy shit, 3 times in a row. Last time we did this, it was 4 times in a row.
Part 4 is the best JoJo part. I'm sure part 7 will probably be better, but I haven't seen it yet, so part 4 is the greatest. I love part 4. I think I binged through this one faster than any other. I love everything about it. It's got my favorite JoJo's art style.
great
It has some of my
art style.
favorite openings. I love the cast probably the most. I love the villain even more than Dio. I do. It's a hot take. It's a hot take, I think, but I do. I like it.
I feel like Kira's a great villain.
Oh, he's so amazing. I
So
love
amazing.
him, dude. I love Moria as like a town. I love it. Again, I love the colors and everything in that one with the sky and everything. It's just, oh, dude, yeah, you know, just, I don't know.
Ohayo
It's just-
gozaimasu.
I liked the stands in it more than part 3, which
Yeah, it's-
maybe that's just a weird thing to say, but I did.
Mhm.
And it was also, to me, it was funnier than even part 3.
Oh, it was
outside of
definitely
Okan
funnier
Oda.
than part 3, in my opinion.
Yeah. I don't know what to tell you guys.
And we get
I
the
think
return
JoJo
of 2 Joestars with Jotaro and Joseph.
We get 3.
We get
fucking
3
JoJos
JoJos.
in this.
That's
We
crazy.
never get that again. I don't think. We don't.
No,
We get
because
2.
we get 2 in
another one.
part 5, we get 2 in part 6, then we get 1 in part 7.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But-
I mean, I love and adore
Triple the
this. This is
JoJo,
my-
triple the fun.
This is my favorite part. I don't even need to say anymore. For me, it's S tier. It's 10 out of 10.
I agree on the S tier.
Part 5.
Yeah, part 5, Fighting Gold,
Fighting.
Golden Wind.
I think this is overrated.
Overrated as hell, in my opinion.
People think this is the best JoJo's. I don't think so.
This is my least favorite JoJo's part. Mainly because Giorno is not charismatic. He's, in my opinion, he's kind of like a flat brick. I mean, he's
Outside of part 1, this is my least favorite cast of characters, which, funny enough, everyone else says the opposite. They think it's the best cast.
yeah.
I don't.
It's a good cast. Like, you have Narancha, very good character. Bruno, I really like Bruno.
Bruno a lot.
Bruno was the best
great.
character out of the bunch. Abakio is that who has a moody jazz, I think. He's kind of asshole-ish, and then he redeems himself, but like I don't know. Mista's really cool, and then Mista's cool with the bullets and everything. Love that. Where he hates the number 4, and then Fugo. Yeah, fuck Fugo.
Dude, what a loser. He
What a
leaves
bum.
the show, and you think it might come back, like he might come back and have this really great moment, right?
That was the original
just-
plan for him.
He just never comes back.
Funnily enough, that was the original plan for Fugo, was that he ends up being a mole for Diavolo, the main enemy at the very end.
I'm gonna say it as well.
Diavolo, definitely the weakest
It's
villain.
the worst villain. Yeah.
Worst villain out of the
I think
bunch.
it's the worst villain. I also think, again, I said part 4.
Did not
because
like
part
Doppio
five
as
was
well.
good.
I did not like Doppio as well either. And also, really, he should have lost against the guy with the Metallica stand, where he was turning like the blood into metal and everything, just absolutely torching Doppio and Diavolo. So I don't know.
You know what I don't like?
What?
We have Dio's son,
Yeah.
and outside of like the first couple episodes where it's mentioned,
It never
he never
gets
talks about
mentioned.
it again.
Yeah.
That should have been one of the most important parts of the whole show and should have played a bigger role, and it didn't.
And I'm surprised we never
I'm
got like
wondering why.
Jotaro talking to Giorno at any point. I don't know, but
I think this show could have been better.
could have been a
wasn't.
whole lot better, but it also could have been a whole lot worse. To me, I feel like it's the most charismatically flat. At least with part 1, you had characters like Zeppeli, you had Speedwagon, and Dio as well. You had like a bunch of characters where you had some charisma to them, but in Golden Wind, that's not really the case. There's not really many charismatic characters. But I do love the openings for Golden Wind, especially the final version of the last opening of Golden Wind. I feel like it's absolutely peak. That specific version.
We haven't talked about endings at all, but I will say the first ending of JoJo's Part 5 is hilarious. to
It's
me.
great.
It's so funny. I get so horny.
I can't get you out of my mind. It's great. But
The music you have to miss.
music does not miss. I love the best part by far and away, the torture dance, vocal percussion on a whole nother level. That was by far like the best of JoJo's Golden Wind, but I don't know. I put it in C tier because
I would go B.
I would not. I can't put it above Phantom Blood in my opinion.
I absolutely can. And will. It's B tier.
Coin flip.
You serious?
Yeah.
Dude.
And I'll ride the wave. We'll
calling?
go. I'm gonna call tails.
Dude. Oh my god. I swear to God, Tails, you can't succeed now.
Tails.
Guys, crucify him. Just like his video. Leave him a hate comment.
I just don't like part 5 as much.
Isn't it funny that I'm saying that and I wanted part 1 in F tier?
Yeah, you put part 1 in F tier. I don't want to hear
And I
that
compromise for C. Alright? I compromise.
from you. Yeah, but we're compromising between B and C for Golden Wind, not between B and F.
Well, you know, if you got your head out of your ass and realized part 1 sucks, we wouldn't have to. Anyways, Let's talk about part 6 real quick.
Part 6, a part that we both absolutely love.
I love part 6. It's in my top 3 JoJo's. I think it's my number 2. I think it's my number 2 JoJo.
Oh, it's your number 2? I remember
think so.
previously it was in number 3, I think, for you.
Yeah, I think
I
I actually used to consider 3 a bit higher praise than I do now.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think part 6 is my second favorite.
I absolutely love part 6. Stone Ocean. Jolene is just absolutely iconic. She is greatness.
She's a great main character. I like our side cast a lot.
We get
Very
the return
memorable.
of Jotaro again. Absolute peak fatherhood.
I'd argue he's at his, I was gonna say worst, but that sounds bad. I would say he's at his least interesting.
Yeah, but that's because we've known him over since part 3.
But again, I've established this. Just because I say that doesn't mean I'm saying it's bad.
And
the villain's
besides,
great, Uchi's great.
And besides, Jotaro is like the JoJo that we've had the most time with by far and away.
That man won't get out of the parts, really.
Well, he is now.
Well, yeah, but you know what I mean. But anyways, this also, people don't like this because they don't like the ending of part 6. But I do.
I do.
I think it's great. I think resetting is a great.
Resetting's
Spoiler.
great because it resetting the universe is great because not only does it like stop the curse of the Joestars that was initially put in place in part 1, it just allows for a lot more creative arcs, like with Steel Ball Run with the horses and everything, with part 8 returning to Morio and everything. Part 9, I don't know what goes on in part 9, but I know his name is Jodio. But part 6 has honestly, you could probably say part 6 has the best band of characters in JoJo's. I would personally give it to Stardust Crusaders, but that's mainly because I feel like the side characters are more iconic in that part than in other parts. But you can definitely put the argument for part 4. You can definitely put it for part 6. Because you have Hermes, you have Foo Fighters, you have Weather Report, you have Anastasia, absolutely peak characters in my opinion. And then you also have a peak character in Poochie for the villain. I would give JoJo's part 6 an S tier easily.
I would also give it S tier. I'm glad we could agree, and
also
can't hurt me anymore.
My one negative on part 6 is I do not like the last opening. I do not like the last opening of JoJo's part 6.
Moving on,
we've got Jujutsu Kaisen.
Season 3 is currently airing as we're recording
this. So, where do we begin? I'll let you start.
I'll tell you where we begin. We begin by saying Season 1's great. The movie's great. Season 2's peak. Season 3 so far, peak. I'm ready for Season 4 already because I know it's going to be peak. This is S tier. I don't even need to talk about it.
I don't need to talk about it. I could talk about it for hours. Kaguya-sama Love is War! S tier.
Very different from what we've been talking about. Very different.
Yeah. We've been going through a lot of battle shonens, but now we're back to the romance anime, like with Horimiya.
I've seen this one. All of it. And I read the entire manga.
You've read the entire manga? Very nice.
I have.
I have not. I have
I didn't think we were gonna get any more of it.
Yeah. Honestly, which with the last couple episodes that we've gotten, probably a good idea. That's my one negative on this series is that like it skipped so much of the manga. It's like they're in such a rush to end it, which they shouldn't be, because it has been absolutely peak. It's been amazing.
I do like that we are getting new original content of them being, it seems anyways, of them being like older and living their lives. That's cool, but I still wish they would have adapted more of the manga because now that I've read it, they didn't adapt my favorite arc.
Oh,
They didn't do it. They also didn't adapt my least favorite arc, so I guess they was balance.
Good. Take the positive with the negatives.
But yeah, they skipped over my favorite, which I don't know. I don't like that they did that, but you know, I still what did get adapted and what has been made, I do love.
Yeah.
This is a show that I didn't think I would like, and I sat down. It was around Christmas time, funny enough. And I sat down and I watched it. And it was one of the easiest watches of my life.
Yeah, it's
like
so
some of these
easy
animes
to
we've
get
talked
into.
about, I'll struggle to get through episodes, or after like a couple episodes, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna stop. I was able to binge through this pretty quick because I just really enjoyed it. I had a good time. I laughed. I'm so invested in these characters. I love them. I told you I read the manga. I love them. I love them so much.
I need to read the manga, but
yeah. It's great. It's hilarious too.
It's so hilarious. By the way, we prefer Love is War in dub.
Yeah,
I just wanted to
I only watched
that.
the sub for those other 2 episodes, and it felt wrong.
The other 2 episodes. I can take it or leave. I mean, like,
I liked it, but it felt wrong.
It's good. I just way prefer the English dub. If I were to give it like a rating, I would give the Japanese voice acting cast like an 8 out of 10. I would give the dub voice actors like a 10 out of 10, like 11 out of 10, 12 out of 10, 20 out of 10.
All right, let's rate the show.
Do we have to? I mean, it's S tier.
Yeah, it is S tier. I was gonna make a joke, but
And now we're back on the legacy train. Choo choo.
speaking of shows I ended up reading the manga for, Kaiju number 8. I really liked season 1. I thought it was great. I loved the opening and the ending. The art style's not my favorite. Don't love the art style. Animation's okay. But I really like the characters. It's very funny. And I liked the concept a lot. And I don't want to go based off the manga because, again, I finished it and I have my own opinion on that. But I stopped watching season 2, mostly I think because I read the rest of it, so I already know.
Right.
Season 1, like I said, I thought it was very good. I might even say great. I thought it was great. I had a good time with it. But if I was to take the rest of the story, because I know where it goes now, it's okay.
I do love the songs for like the opening and endings.
Oh, dude,
absolute peak.
Amazing.
Nobody got you the way
if I was to just count season 1, I'd probably go A tier. But, and I know I probably should, because technically we did that for Chainsaw Man. But
yeah.
I feel like because season 2 was there and I read through it and I know, and it is a step down and the show felt rushed.
Yeah.
And it felt like they could have done a lot more. I'm going to knock it down to like a B. Oh yeah, back to me again.
Yep.
Kotaro Lives Alone. Very underrated, very good, short. I think.
Yeah, not a lot of people talk about it at all, really.
I think all episodes. Yeah, no one really talks about this. I don't remember what made me watch it. Oh, for the record, I watched this in dub.
Yeah.
I actually think I watched it in dub. And I'll tell you what made me watch it, and the reason I watched it in dub. One of my favorite voice actresses voices Kotaro, and I wanted to watch it because she was in it.
Who voices
Cherame Lee.
Kotaro?
Cherame Lee. She's the voice of V in Cyberpunk, female V.
Oh, very
Yeah.
nice.
I love her, as well as many other things, but still.
That's her main role.
Yeah, it's
Most
what she's
iconic.
mostly known for nowadays, I would say. Yeah, she's also Makoto in Persona and stuff like that.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. Yeah, the show's just really good. It's really wholesome. I like it a lot. No one talks about it. And I guess I get why it's just a short one
now
season
I'm just
show.
seeing Makoto's face on Kotaro.
Yeah, it's just a really sweet show. It's really good. I liked it. I'm glad I watched it. Yeah, I don't know. It's just, for me, it's an 8 out of 10. I enjoyed it. I'm glad I watched it. It's a B tier.
Solid. Now we're back to the sports anime after
And
long
still me.
drought from Blue Lock.
It's still only me.
Yep.
I have watched all of Kuroko no Basket, including the movies and
shit.
OVAs. I've watched it all. And it's really good. I really like it. I think Blue Lock might have the better story, but I think this has the better cast of characters.
Right.
It also, I mean, if we count Blue Lock's last episode of season 2, it's got the better animation. But if we count everything else, then it doesn't. It just has better animation. I really like what they do with the basketball skills and stuff in this. I think it's cool. I like how it makes each guy different. I really like it.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of different clips. Like, I've seen the guy that, like, jumps, gets it passed to him and just immediately shoots a 3 as soon as he gets past it to him while he's still midair.
Yeah, he can shoot, like, half court, full court. Yeah. It's crazy. I like...
I would absolutely love Kuroko no Basket. I just gotta watch it.
I like how you would think... typically with sports things, it might be obvious where it's going, especially with something like this where there's not eliminations quite as much as Blue Lock, but it's not, and it's really good. Especially season 2, I think is great. I love the final basketball game that they have in season 2. It's like a couple episodes. It's great. I really like the characters and everything so much. I mean, I went on my way to watch the OVAs and movies. It's great. I really do like it a lot. I think this is my favorite sports anime. I haven't watched many. Probably could change. But I think it's great from start to finish. What I will say is, at least for season 1, because this is 24, 25 episodes seasons, it is a little slow in the middle. For me, it was anyways, to where like I felt like, okay, I'm struggling a little bit here, but I think season 2 is just great all around. Season 3 is also really great. I think season 1 is probably the weakest. Even that, I would give like an 8 out of 10. I think it's a great show. Honestly, I'm gonna give it an A.
That's solid. I will not argue there.
Up next is one only you can talk about, and that's Konosuba.
I fucking love Konosuba. It's so funny. It's honestly, God, I love this cast of characters: Kazuma, Aqua, Darkness, and Megumin. I need to watch more of the Megumin spin-off show, and I need to watch season 3. But I absolutely love Konosuba. God, it is such peak comedy anime. Like, you think it's a typical isekai where Truck-kun comes in and just absolutely just barges through our main character and sends him into another world. Which, no. It's because our main character had a heart attack and pissed his pants. And then he just kidnaps a goddess and, turns out she ain't all that. And it's like, it's so fucking funny. And especially with Megumin using her explosion magic on, like, the castle and everything. Leading to like the hijinks at the end of season 1, I believe. It's it cracks me up all the time. And the Darkness, God, I don't know where to begin, where to end it, but like Konosuba, I absolutely love it. I could watch it for days on end if I wanted to. I'm gonna give it a B tier though, mainly because I can't really see it being around anime like Dragon Ball, OG Dragon Ball, Horimiya, Demon Slayer, and stuff like that. But I feel like it's in good company with Dr. Stone, Erased, and Blue Lock, and Classroom of the Elite. Mashle. You said you watched a good bit of Mashle as well, right?
I watched 2 episodes, and I think it's a poor man's Black Clover, and I dropped it.
I watched the entire first season. I have not watched season 2 yet, but I watched 1 episode of season 2, but I wanted to wait until like all the episodes were out. Mashle is another comedy anime. I think the comedy falls a little bit flat for me because it's kind of like Harry Potter meets One Punch Man. And it's not as like funny as Konosuba, but it's got some like it's gotten some good chuckles out of me. I'll be completely honest, but I think it's a very serviceable C tier anime.
C tier, poor man's Black Clover.
Don't toy with me, Miss Nagatoro.
Alright, let me just quickly get this out the way. I watched 3 episodes of this. I think it's awful. I don't like it. It's not for me. I think she sucks.
She does.
I think the other characters suck.
Yeah,
I don't like this show. It clearly wasn't made for me. I don't like it. If it was my way, it would be F tier. I dropped it.
For some reason, it's like a guilty pleasure for me. Like,
I think it's the first anime I fully was like confident saying I'm dropping.
yeah, I'm still like a little bit behind on Nagatoro, but it's kind of like a guilty pleasure. It's not good, but for some reason I just like can't stop watching. Because it's just so fucking stupid, and I don't know. There's like some hints of humanity between Nagatoro and Senpai, but like I don't know. In my opinion, it's a D tier, but the first opening is an absolute peak. I'm fine with flipping a coin.
Oh, okay.
What do you call
Heads.
it? Okay. Gonna be tails. Yep.
You fucking bastard. You know, universe. You know this isn't good. You know it.
Dress Up Darling, very good. Me and Legacy both started watching this whenever it was airing, and the romance between Gojo and Kitagawa, like there would be some times where I would unironically be laying on my stomach in my bed, kicking my feet in the fucking air. I just like acting like a teenage girl because I just love them so much. And I want the best for them, and I wish they did a goddamn confession at the end of season 2. Fuck. Fuck you.
I haven't finished season 2, but I guess now I know there's no confession.
Yeah, no confession.
I watched
Sorry
half
about
of
that.
season 2. Well, that's okay. It's fine.
It's not like a big spoiler.
It's not life ending, you know.
Yeah, it's not a life ending. It's
You
just
know,
like,
I mean,
but season 2,
yeah, it's pretty good,
not
though.
as good as season 1, but season 1 was so good.
even though I haven't finished it, I was feeling like season 2 was better, but I haven't finished it.
Yeah.
So maybe it's not.
And plus, like the fucking music for this, oh my god, I would instantly add it to my fucking Spotify, and I would just fucking listen to it like crazy. That shit is my fucking workout music. I give it an A tier.
I'm not mad about it. I'll allow it.
Hell yeah.
Mob Psycho.
Mob Psycho. Me and Legacy were originally watching it. You watched it. Yeah, you had already watched the first 2 seasons at that point. But whenever I was originally watching it, I was watching it alongside Legacy. And we gotten through 7 episodes, but never got back around to it. We will eventually, but you know. I thought it was very good, but I will let Legacy take the reins on most of this.
Yeah, Mob Psycho's pretty good. I like
with the sauce.
all the openings. I like the art
the
style.
openings are absolutely peak.
Yeah, I do like the characters, but only like a handful of them, and I don't really care for the others. Season 3 I thought was a bit slow and a bit of a disappointment, except for the ending. The ending was great.
Yeah.
I think it's a pretty good show. I like the powers and stuff, but there's some stuff in it that kind of like disappointed me a bit. I don't want to obviously talk about it because you haven't seen it, but yeah, I mean it's really good, and I think it is great. I do recommend everybody to watch it, but for me, and it is funny. Let me mention that it's hilarious.
Oh yeah.
But it didn't hit that extra tier that I know it hits for other people. So for me, I'd give it an A.
Very good, very good. I would also give it an A. My Hero Academia. Fun fact, I am working on a video where I am ranking the seasons of My Hero Academia from worst to best. I'm working on the script right now. Been working on it for a little bit, but you know, we don't talk about that. But anyways, My Hero Academia.
You know what we should talk about?
What?
You brought up my Bleach reviews. This man made 2 My Hero review videos, and they were great, and he hasn't done it in 3 years. What's that up, pal? What's up with that?
To be fair, I have the footage for the Stain arc on my computer. I just still haven't went and did that. If this video gets 50 likes, I will I will return the My Hero Academia review series. I fucking love My Hero Academia. It's We talked about it whenever we were going about Demon Slayer. It's got such great highs, but also it's got like some lows where it's like where you're like dragging through the dirt and everything.
So My Hero, I believe, now I don't know this for a fact because it does get a little fuzzy, but I believe this is the 4th anime I've ever watched in my life. I believe it's the first one I watched after Naruto. I don't know that for a fact. It might have been something else than My Hero, but I think it was.
I think it was my 4th as well.
For me, My Hero Academia is special.
Yeah.
I loved and adored it and was hooked from season 1 to 3. I loved it. Adored it. I liked half of season 4, and then the second half I thought was just okay.
Yeah.
It was all right. Then season 5 came out. I didn't like it. We went through a training arc again, and I felt it was unnecessary as it took up kind of like the first 10 episodes.
Yeah, it took up a majority of it.
It felt like we didn't need to do that. It felt a waste of time. They also, for whatever reason, they did that season out of order for things.
Yeah, I really did not like that.
It really messed with everything. I didn't like it. I didn't like season 5.
Like that. Yeah, it changed up the pacing.
But
then
six
season 6
was incredible.
Season 6 fucking brought it back. It was like fucking crack.
Oh, I almost don't even think I appreciate it as much as I should have because it felt weird to suddenly be back after 2 seasons where I didn't.
Yeah.
This was also at a point, I didn't explain this earlier, and I'll probably explain it in a little bit. Maybe not. I don't know. Where for like 2021, 22, maybe some of 23, I wasn't as big of an anime fan.
Yeah.
Because it's just a lot of people just ruined it for me, and I just didn't enjoy talking about it anymore and stuff. So I felt very negative, and it didn't help that season 5 was, kind of whack.
Yeah.
But yeah, season 6 was great, and then season 7 was great, and then the final season.
Spoiler alert: Season 8 is going to be my number 1 on on the ranking the My Hero Academia's list. It's fucking perfection. It's
Season
so peak.
8, I think, captured the same feeling those first 3 seasons did.
Oh, absolutely.
It has my favorite My Hero episode.
Yeah.
And
which one was that for you? I'm curious.
I'm trying to remember the specific number, but basically it was the one. Spoiler alert, because this came out just like
spoiler
2-3 months ago. So if you haven't watched it, I'm sorry, but if you're watching this one, I mean, hey, good on you. It was the episode where they all told him to, go and he got that one punch off.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
So
that
basically
episode,
the end of the versus the All for One fight.
I think it was episode 9. I think.
Yeah, I think.
Maybe 8. That episode broke me.
It did
It
to me
absolutely broke me. I could feel it at the start of the episode.
You know what? Pretty much, it didn't break me, but God, it like it fucking like made me go like ah! It when Bakugo fought against All for One and he said, "My name is Kachan Bakugo."
Oh yeah, that got
God,
me
that was
that
like
was
Bakugo in that fight. Holy shit, that was fucking.
For anyone who
peak.
doesn't know, I should probably say this as well. Bakugo is one of my favorite characters ever, and he is my favorite in My Hero. And that was
Bakugo is also my favorite in My Hero.
So awesome.
It's
but specifically
peak.
episode 8, just like I could feel it as soon as the episode started. I was like, it's gonna happen.
Like whenever you say run hits, oh my god! Every single
when that
time
happened,
it makes me fucking
as soon as that
tear
song
up
started
and cry.
going, it started to happen. I just started, and I was just
Every time
I was a mess.
Every time that You Say Run comes on, I instantly get goosebumps, and I'm actually getting goosebumps right now thinking of it, and I also start fucking bawling because it's just such a fucking perfect song for My Hero.
My Hero throughout it, even through the problems, it had an incredible soundtrack throughout the whole
Peak
thing.
soundtrack.
I love and adore these characters more than most other shows that I've watched. I love and I care about them.
I love ensemble casts. I just love ensemble casts. I don't know what it is.
The villains were great, which is
Yep.
something I don't remember what it was now, but we talked about earlier that wasn't. Demon Slayer. It was Demon Slayer.
Yeah, Demon Slayer. Yeah, it's peak.
It's just I think it's just funny because My Hero, I have had these high highs and these low lows with it.
Yeah.
But the highs were so high, especially in that last season, that like I think it really sealed the deal about how much I love this and how special the show is to me. I think that's why the episode broke me. I realized how special it was because you got to think. I think out of all these shows, because technically when we watched stuff like Dragon Ball Z and stuff, it had already ended.
Yeah, it already ended, but My Hero,
I think, has been the longest running one for us that we watched that hadn't ended.
oh yeah, 100%.
So to be there, not since the very beginning, but for most of the
Yeah, I
show,
was there since like season 3 and everything.
Yeah. I watched before season 4 started.
I started watching midway through season 4, and I had to watch the last bit of season 4 in sub, but I prefer it in dub pretty much. But I can take it either way.
I love
because
both of them,
because they both do amazing jobs.
and it's funny. I watched the first 2 seasons in dub, and then I watched some of season 4 in dub, but then I've watched all of season 5, 6, 7, and 8 in sub.
Yeah.
And I love them both. I just love the show.
Yeah.
At one point, I would have talked kind of negative about it, but at this point, I will defend this show with my
I
life.
will
love
defend
it.
this show with my life as well.
It means the world to me.
If there's no My Hero Academia fans, then I am long gone.
Some people might prefer that.
Yeah. Okay. Well.
Not about you specifically, but My Hero.
Yeah, My Hero fan. But like, I forget what the saying is, but anyways, My Hero Academia S tier.
Yeah. I mean,
It's
I
art.
have to. It's too special.
Absolute cinema.
It's like with Dragon Ball Z. It's too special
Yeah.
at this point.
Too close to our hearts.
Yeah.
Vigilantes. I have not
I
watched
wanna watch
Vigilantes yet.
Season 2 is airing. I need to watch it.
Yeah.
I've only watched season 1. That first opening, banger. Love it. Listen to it every day right now. Gotta be honest. I had a great time watching the show.
Yeah.
Do I think it's as good as My Hero so far? No.
No. But to be fair, it had a lot to live up to.
Yeah, it's also only one season so far.
Yeah.
It's on season 2, but
Yeah.
what I've watched. I already love the main cast. It actually did get me emotional a little bit at one point. Not crazy amount like my regular My Hero, but it did for a little bit. I love the art style more in this than My Hero.
Yeah. It's definitely got a
animation's great.
different art style.
The music is pretty much just My Hero, so it's great. I had a great time. I loved it. I watched the 12 episodes. It was one of the few times where I've watched the show week to week to week, and I was just like, I'm just having fun. I'm just having a good time. So for me, it's
which is one of the best feelings, is just when you're just having fun.
It was an easy watch like Kaguya was. So for me, it's an A tier.
That's what you love to see. And speaking of fun watches for you, your favorite of all time.
Guys, I could sit here and spend another 4 hours just talking about Naruto. I'm not gonna do that.
I need a
talk
4-hour
way-
video from
talk
you
way too
talking
much.
about Naruto.
Maybe one day. I'll make
Just specifically OG Naruto. And then I
maybe
need
one
an
day-
8-hour video talking about Shippuden and a 16-hour video talking about Boruto.
I don't know about those lengths, but
It's perfect.
maybe one day I will go full in depth. But I'll try to keep this as short and sweet as possible because we've already taken a long time. We're still not done. For me, Naruto is my favorite of all time. I count both of these as one, but we put them separate
because
you also watch Naruto.
specific.
Yeah, to me, it's perfect. It's perfect
Yep.
from start to finish. I remember I was bored one night. It was the summer, I believe it was 2019. and I didn't know what to watch. I was just bored. It was like 1 a.m, and I
Right.
saw this, and I was like, oh, I don't know what this is about, but I've heard people say it's good. And the only thing I knew was he was named Naruto, and that it was about ninjas. That's it. That's all I knew. So I tuned into it. I was like, I'll watch like 1-2 episodes and see if I like it. I
And
fell in
2
love with
turned
this
into
show.
59, and 59 turned into
Yeah.
790.
I love and adore everything in these shows. I've read the entire manga from chapter 1 to 700. I know it's not what we're talking about, but I just got to tell you, I did that last year over
Yeah.
the summer. I rewatched this show, not from beginning to end completely, but I rewatch a lot of episodes every single year. On my birthday, I will watch a Naruto fight, a new one every year. I love and adore this show. It has so much heart. I love all the characters. I'll defend all the characters, except for maybe 1 or 2. But, you
That's
know.
just because they're war criminals
yeah.
and deplorable human beings.
It's got my favorite villains in anime. It's got my favorite fights. It's got my favorite characters outside of, again, Vegeta's my favorite character all the time, but outside of that, still, it's got my favorite cast. I love the power system. I know more about this than most people. I love the complexity of it. I love the depths. I love the dynamics. It's got so much heart. It makes me emotional. It makes me cry even now. Even though when I know what's coming, even though I know what's going to happen, I'll rewatch certain episodes and I'll bawl my eyes out. I love it. I adore it. I could sit here, like he said, and I can make a 4-hour video on this. I can make an 8-hour one on that. I could do it. I love every detail of it. It's one of my favorite art styles. I love the animation. Even in part 1, I love the animation. I know people don't like it. I do.
I like
the filler in it. Maybe not all the filler, but I also haven't watched all the filler exactly. But it's got some filler so good it should be canon. It's great.
Yeah.
I love it. I adore it. I haven't gone a single year of my life since watching it that I haven't thought about Naruto, watched Naruto, or experienced Naruto. I make edits of this all the time. I love it. I love it. It's my favorite anime of all time. Nothing will ever surpass it for me.
Music,
It's-
absolute peak.
Oh, I shouldn't do this because you technically
Yeah.
have watched part 1.
But it's still gonna be in S tier because so just go ahead and put OG up in there. So I'm like well over halfway through OG. I have not watched Shippuden yet, but I'm gonna be watching every single episode of Naruto Shippuden and also Boruto eventually whenever I get through it. So far, I'm on right after they made, spoiler alert, Tsunade Hokage. So I think you said you're getting ready to be in the final arc for OG?
The final canon arc, yeah, you're about
Okay.
to start the final canon. Then after that, the rest of part 1's filler.
Okay, I gotcha. But yeah, that's where I'm at in Naruto. The fights have been absolutely amazing. Rock Lee versus Gaara, the absolute best in OG Naruto. Fight me if you disagree.
Oh, I could fight you on that.
Okay. But it's peak, and I can't wait to watch Shippuden. So, One Punch Man was the third anime I've ever watched, right after Yu-Gi-Oh! And Dragon Ball Z. And season 1 was absolute peak, and then I watched it before season 2 was announced. Right as season 2 was announced, I watched it on Netflix with my college roommate, who was also my cousin. So, you know, it brought a little bit of like a tie to One Punch Man with me. One Punch Man season 1, absolute perfect. S tier in my opinion. A tier, it could be either one in my opinion. It was greatness. Season 2 came out, it was not as memorable in my opinion. So yeah. Animation took a little bit of a step back. I don't really care about animation too much. There's like I can give a little bit of leeway when it comes to animation sometimes. But, so the animation didn't bother me. It was just more so forgettable. And I have not watched season 3, but I know the stuff that happens in terms of production.
Insert Garu going down the hill.
Slide. But One Punch Man, it's near and dear to the heart because it's like one of the first anime experiences I've ever had. But brother, they fumbled the bag so hard. They had such an easy bag. All they had, like, the people were so hyped for season 3, and people have ruined, like, it's been ruined because they decided to rush production. Anyways,
Crazy
I'll
it's
let
getting
you go
another
ahead.
part.
Huh?
It's crazy. It's getting another part too. It's crazy.
Oh my god, it's getting another part?
Season 3 is getting another part. Getting part 2.
Oh god. They better pull a blue lock and put all the budget into the final part.
Season 1, obviously, it was very well animated. People love it. People like it a lot.
Peak animation.
It's funny. It's good, but it's
Mhm.
just okay to me because when I say okay, I mean like a 7 out of 10, and I'll tell you why.
Yeah.
Because to me, these type of stories will just never get me hooked.
Right.
Because it's similar to a thing we're going to talk about in a little bit, and that is when the main character literally can't lose, and I don't even have a single belief that he can lose. Why should I care? Anytime anything happens, I'm just like, well, Saitama literally can't lose. He's literally One Punch Man. One
Yeah.
punch and so. The fights, there's no stakes to them. Do they look good in season 1? Yeah. And I enjoy
phenomenal
it.
in season 1.
And again, the comedy's great. I laugh.
Yeah.
I laugh. One time, I think it might have been episode 3 or 4 of season 1. I laughed so hard I fell out of my chair. It's hilarious. But again, I don't care about the story.
Yeah.
Because I don't feel any tension. And there's some good characters, but for the most part, I don't really have any investment in them.
Mhm.
So for me, season 1 was just, it was good. I liked it. And I watched season 2 afterwards.
Yeah.
Because I was late to the party. Although I don't remember when season 2 was animated. Season 2 obviously was a bit of a letdown in terms of animation, but whatever. I didn't even care about animation that much back then. Not gonna forgive season 3. What I'll get into. Again, I wasn't invested in a story. I care about the characters. It was still funny, but not as funny as season 1. And Garu was kind of an interesting villain.
Mhm.
But again, I'm just like, if he and Saitama fight, why should I care?
Right.
So again, it was okay. It was good, but it was still just whatever. Then season 3 came out, and I watched it. And brother. Now I am known to forgive animation. I mean, look at Blue Lock. I forgave it. I thought the story was great enough to carry it. I don't think One Punch Man's story is good enough to carry it. I don't think it is. And on top of that, it was some of the worst animation I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
And the whole time I'm like, this sucks. I'm not even laughing. I don't even think season 3 is funny.
Right.
I didn't laugh a single time. Like, there was jokes and humor in it. I didn't find it funny.
Yeah.
Unlike season 1 and 2, I didn't find it funny. I didn't like what I was looking at. I wasn't invested in anything. To me, season 3 of One Punch Man, I dislike more than JoJo's Part 1.
Ooh.
Season 3 of One Punch Man might be the only anime-related thing I've given a 1 out of 10 to. And I stand by that, and I confirm that. Now,
Right.
with that said, we're not doing each season alone. If I did, season 3 would be F tier.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
I'm going to take the whole show into consideration my ratings. However, season 3, again, 1 out of 10, really brings it down.
Yeah.
But funny enough, I'm going to give it, because it is the whole show, more leeway than I did JoJo's Part 1. So
Yeah.
that's why I'm willing to go a C tier.
I think that is absolutely perfect. I would put season 1 in S tier, season 2 in like B tier, season 3 in F tier. So that works out perfect.
I would have gone season 1 B, season 2 C, season 3 F. And now some, show no one's ever heard of or watched, like, we should just put it in F tier and move on.
Yeah, 100%. Anyways, Persona 4 Golden the Animation.
Yeah, anyway, so okay.
One Piece.
I guess we have to talk about
But anyways, I'll talk about One Piece. It's ass. No, I'm kidding. So I I originally started watching it in, I think during the pandemic in 2020. I watched it at home. Watched about 19 episodes. Got to like the first part of East Blue with Usopp. That like kind of drug a little bit, so it took a while for me to get back into One Piece. But when I did, I started watching a little bit more, and I got to where they introduced Sanji, and then that was really where I started picking up a little bit more steam. And I, fun fact, actually did a series where I would watch like 3 or 4 episodes of One Piece a day. And that did pretty good. It also got me to watch a good bit of One Piece, and I watched all the way to the end of the Alabasta arc. And yeah, that was very good, and I absolutely loved Alabasta. It was amazing. Then we had also I'm on Skypiea currently, and I would watch One Piece if I'm like traveling anywhere. I will download a couple episodes of One Piece on my phone and just watch it on the way to wherever I'm going. I feel like it's a really good anime to watch on the go, on travel and everything. Luffy, charismatic character. I feel like he's a great main character. And I also love ensemble casts. You guys know this, so I absolutely love the entirety of the Straw Hats. And I miss Vivi with everything in me. Absolute peak character from Alabasta. Arlong Park was really whenever I started getting into the motion of like, this is fucking peak. I see the appeal for One Piece. Well, I mean, I saw the appeal, but like, this is like whenever I emotionally started connecting myself to One Piece. And it's been rewarding to watch, and now just need to continue through Skypiea, but it'll take a while for me to catch up, but it'll be worth it.
So, I also started watching One Piece in 2020. It was the summer of 2020, and I am fully caught up. It took me 3 years to catch up when Wano was still going. Mm-hmm. And let's see. Yeah, the Usopp arc all the way back from like episode, I think 10 through 19.
Yeah.
Rough.
It was rough.
But
mainly because the pacing was so bad, but like...
Oh, I'm about to talk about that. But outside of that, then I got to episode 20, which is where the GOAT, Sanji, who's my favorite One Piece character, still is to this day, and started from there, was introduced, and I just continued on, and I watched, and I loved it. Up around till Skypiea, funny enough, where I started to slow down.
Yeah.
For multiple reasons, really, but still. And it was like, whatever, and I started taking breaks, and then I would watch the next arc, Water 7 / Shinny's Lobby, which is my favorite arc. And then I would watch the next arc, which was the other arc, which is my least favorite arc, funny enough. I don't like that arc, guys. I don't like it. I could talk about it, but I'm not going to because it's spoilers. And then, yeah, I would take a big break from that before I came back, watched the next like 3 to 4 arcs in a row. It was amazing. And then I'd watch, I think another break, and then I watched the next arc, and it was very slow because this is where the pacing, it was so, I mean, it was not completely great up until this point.
Yeah.
But at this point, what I'm talking about,
it gets to a snail's pace.
Oh my God, dude. Like, I'm not going to spoil Dressrosa, but
Right.
Dressrosa is an incredible arc. It should be S tier, but it is so long. It is over 100 episodes, and it is so slow. I'd knock it down to an A. I love the art for so many reasons. Oh my god, it's so this show's pacing is the worst of any show I've ever watched in my life. I love and adore this show. I love the characters, I love the music, I love the world building, I love the power system, all of it. But my god, does this show make me want to blow my brains out with the pacing. People who say that the pacing isn't an issue, who have watched like the whole thing, they're lying. You're lying. There is no way you watched all early on and early, like where you're at.
Yeah.
It is good. It's fine. It's not that bad.
Yeah.
But as it progresses, it gets so bad, so bad, and I hate the pacing so much. I can't stand it. However,
I bet you feel phenomenal that they're going into like a seasonal format, so that way it helps out with the pacing.
I mean, I guess, but they still said they're only doing one chapter an episode, so not really.
Yeah.
But it helps a little bit.
Yeah.
Plus, I don't have to watch like 1,000 episodes.
Yeah. I do.
But anyways, if this was any other show with any other story, any other character, anything, that pacing, no one would watch 1,000 episodes.
No.
Nope. But because everything else is a 10 out of 10, guys, I can forgive it. I mean, I can't forgive it. Like, I'll hate on it. And I'll hate on you if you defend the pacing. But everything else is so amazing that, like, it is in my
It eases the pain.
Yeah. Like, when I think about this show, I get a little upset. But that's for different reasons. I'm about to get into that.
Yeah.
But when I'm watching it, oh my god, I love it. I love it. I do. I love it. Especially when the pacing is not bad and it's just it's going through.
Yeah.
But there are stretches. Oh my god, put the gun to my head. But what I will say is, when I talked earlier about not enjoying anime as much from like 21 to like somewhere 23,
Right.
it is because, and I want you to listen to me closely now, you watching this, you One Piece fans fucking suck dick. You are the worst fucking fan base on this godforsaken planet.
Even worse than the My Hero Academia shippers?
They are worse.
Holy
You
shit.
motherfuckers plagued my Twitter for 2 years, and you ruined my love and enjoyment of this show. And if this show wasn't as good as it was, I would have dropped this shit because of you fucking idiots. I hate you. I still hate you to this day. Anytime I see you motherfuckers, I get pissed off. And it makes me get mad at the thought of this show. But then, like I said, then I watch this show and I'm like, okay, that's right. This show is good. I do like this show. I do love this show.
You just have to
but then,
look in the mirror and just go like, this is great. This is great.
Yeah, I have to watch the show to be reminded, oh no, this is very, very good. This is great. This is my top 3. I love it.
It's valid.
But then if I get on Twitter, not anymore because I've blocked you motherfuckers. But
Yeah.
before, it was so bad that literally I've thought about just completely knocking it out of my top 10 because I fucking hate you guys so
Right.
much. And you ruined my enjoyment of it so
Holy
much.
shit.
And I'm starting to come to peace with it. It might not sound like it. I'm starting to
Coming to
peace
One
with
Piece with it?
it. Oh my god, I'm gonna kill you. So basically, all of that to say is that if this was a tier list of fan bases, you sons of bitches wouldn't even get to be an F tier. You would be in hell, the depths of hell. Worst fan base of all time. I'll stand on that and I'll stand by that. You guys suck. I don't know anybody puts up with you as like a person, as a friend. You suck. Look in the mirror. You suck.
as a friend.
And I say this as a One Piece fan. Again, top 3. It's S tier. But fuck you guys. I had to get that out of the way. Fuck you all. Anyways, it's S tier.
To the obnoxious One Piece fans, by the way, not the
Which is most of you.
not the like
90%.
casual and chill ones.
There's not many of you, from my experience. That's probably because you don't go and fucking piss people off on social media.
You're a good person.
But anyways, for those of you who do and have, fuck you. Luckily for you, your show is good.
Anyways, next up, Persona 4, the
You didn't
gold
say
in
your
the animation.
thing, but I assume it's S tier.
Yeah, it's absolutely S tier.
Okay. Yeah.
Persona 4.
I'm a big Persona fan. Love Persona. Love Persona 4.
I love
Hate
Persona
the
as
show.
well.
Hate it. This Persona 4 Golden, I should clarify, this is the Golden animation. There is a Persona 4 animation, a Persona 4 Golden. I haven't seen Persona 4, the animation, but Golden. This show only works if you've played the game.
Yeah.
If you don't, you won't understand a goddamn thing that's going on. And even if you have played the game, if you haven't played it and remember it well, like recently,
Yeah.
it still won't make sense. And even if you do, honestly, I don't think it does anything enjoyable. It just skips over lots of time to essentially try to make this character right here more important, which I didn't think she needed. I thought she was important enough in the game, but they did this for some reason. And the animation is fucking awful. I'm not kidding you. There's a scene, I don't remember the episode. I'm not gonna go fucking back and look. But there's an episode where the screen, like nothing's moving, but there are sounds and people and like things are going on, but it's not moving. And I thought my TV broke. I thought something was wrong. So I went back. The scene played perfectly, and then it got to that scene, and it was just static, frozen. Nothing happened. Nothing was animated. Nothing was there. And then after like a minute, it continued like it was normal.
It's worse than One Frame Man.
For that one scene, yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say for that
But to be
scene.
fair, they didn't even show the characters in that. You were just looking at like a wall.
What the fuck?
And it made no sense because based on the audio, you were clearly supposed to see what they were doing.
Yeah.
But still, again, it just skips over all the times, all the events. It's not funny. It doesn't like. Usually Persona stuff makes me happy, but this, I was just fucking miserable. I was like, oh my god, this sucks. I'm a fan of this. I understand everything. I should be one of the people who, if they're gonna enjoy the show, enjoy it. I didn't. It sucks. It's a 2 out of 10. It's F tier. Blow me.
Sorry, Persona 4 Golden animation fans, I can't save it. It's in F tier.
Oh, don't worry. There's like 5 of them out there.
Oh,
Now I get
boy.
to shut up for 5 minutes, which I'm sure is gonna be great for everybody, as you get to glaze this show. Go for it.
Yeah, my
And the next
favorite,
show.
my favorite harem show, the Quintessential Quintuplets. Miku best quit, by the way. Fuck you. Anyways, Quintessential Quintuplets. I absolutely love Quintessential Quintuplets. I prefer it in dub. To be honest, but I can see the appeal of the watching it in sub, but I prefer it in dub. Honestly, I feel when it comes to romance animes, I prefer watching it in dub, except for My Dress Up Darling for some reason, mainly because watching it in dub, it's easier to watch for me. But also, I think the English voice cast for Quintessential Quintuplets nailed it. Out of all the quintuplets, you have Ichika, you have Nino, Miku, Yotsuba, and Itsuki. They're all great in their own ways. My least favorite is personally Ichika, mainly because she becomes a bitch later, and I do not like her as much. But my 3 favorites are Itsuki, Nino, and Miku in that order. Miku, by far and away, my favorite character out of the entire show, mainly because like she's like 100% like my type of woman. So, you know, like the kind of shy, knows a lot of niche knowledge about shit. But yeah, mainly shy and shit like that. But I don't know. I just love Miku. And then we got Futaro. Futaro, he's kind of dickish, very dickish in the start, but he very much grows as the show goes on. My one rant that I want to go on is I wish that whenever the Quintessential Quintuplets movie came out, I wish it was in my local theaters. It wasn't. It was all the way in like Tennessee, and I did not want to drive that far away. So I waited for that shit to come out on Crunchyroll. But Quintessential Quintuplets, I adore it. I put it in A tier. And then next up we have the Disastrous Life of Psyche K. Very good comedy anime. This anime kills me, honestly. It's funnier than Konosuba. It's funnier than Mashle 100%. Especially first episode of this. I could watch the first episode over and over and not get sick of it. I just wish that they dubbed the later seasons of Disastrous Life of Psyche K, because I think it's only like 2 seasons dubbed, and then the rest is sub only, and then they had to do like a spin-off dub that's apparently not as good from what I hear. But Disastrous Life of Psyche K, very good comedy anime. I would put it in B tier. Definitely recommend. Now we're back to Legacy.
Sakamoto Days. I'm keeping it short and sweet. It's good. That's it. No, it's funny. I enjoy the humor of some of the characters, but I also think it was slightly overhyped for what happened. Season 2 I hear is better. I haven't watched season 2. I only watched season 1. But it was good. It was like a 7 out of 10. I liked it. I definitely gotta watch season 2. Yeah, B tier.
Very good. Then 7 Deadly Sins. Oh boy.
7 Deadly sucks ass. I don't know what to tell you guys. I dropped it during season 3, like halfway through season 3. Season 1's just okay at best. I hate Meliodas. He is lots of things that I don't even want to get into.
Oh yeah.
Not only does he suck, the other characters suck. The whole show, when you really think about it, sucks. It's problematic. The story's not even that good. There's potential there. They don't really reach it. The power system, I don't even remember it, but it's not great. The animation, I mean, do I even need to say it? It's awful. I don't remember any of the OPs or music at all. I don't remember it being.
I remember the first opening.
The humor's not good. The best thing I can say is it's got some good dub voice actors in there.
It's got
unfortunately they voiced characters that I hate and don't like. Even the coolest and best character in this show is it's a problem. It's a problem. Half the cast, they're problems. Yeah, I just don't think it's good. I don't like it. I hate it, in fact. I dropped it like it's hot, and I'm never ever going back.
It's hot.
And yeah, have you watched this? Can you give a rating?
I have not.
Then you know what? I don't think we have enough F tiers, guys. F tier.
Yeah, give it. Give it.
Well, I will say this though, I like it more than Persona 4 Golden Anime.
To be fair, the bar is set very low.
For what it's worth, but either way.
You can crab walk over it, apparently.
Yeah, if you like 7 Deadly Sins, you have poor taste. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You can sit here and you can make a tier list and defend it.
It's like the same. It's like the same kind of people that love Rent a Girlfriend.
Yeah, you guys got problems and hate yourself.
Really, for real.
I think if you like 7 Deadly Sins, then you would really enjoy eating a plate of shit. So that's my take.
Solo Leveling. I'll let you talk about Solo Leveling.
Why, you haven't watched it?
I have. I'm caught up on it. I just wanted you to talk about it.
Okay. Solo Leveling, it's pretty good as far as like the action, the animation, even the music. It's all really good. This is also an anime that could be one of your first to watch.
Yeah.
However, same problem as One Punch Man for me. I do not feel any tension. I saw people feeling tension and reacting and saying, "Oh, when he was fighting the ant in season 2, oh my god, I was like, oh, I was so tense. I was like, oh my god, guys, why were you tense? You knew nothing was going to happen. This dude never loses.
For real.
Never. This show had a great concept, but they just speedrun him defeating everything. There's no tension. He never loses. He upgrades way too fast.
Yeah.
It's just, it's a self-insert anime. Let's just call it
it becomes aura farming the anime.
Dude, You can't name me 3 characters without looking it up. You can't.
I can
Because
name
you
you
know why?
2. Well, I can name you 3.
I said you can't name more than 3.
Oh, shit, you got me there.
Yeah, yeah.
I can name 4.
Okay, name them.
You got Genu. You got
I know who
Gina. Genu, the protagonist. Then you have
Whatever.
Gina, his sister. Then you have Hunter Cha. You know her, right?
Is it the blonde?
Yeah, the blonde. And then you got
She's weird.
yeah, based on fucking
My
smells.
body smells like sex. I want him.
He smells like fucking
Smells
pussy.
wet. I'm so wet.
It smells like fucking pussy. And then you got Chairman Go, the fucking big guy with the like scar on his face and white hair and shit.
Well, that's great. I can't name more than 4 characters. You know why? Because I don't care about a single one of these characters this whole
Yeah.
show. I semi-cared about the main character, and like his goal was kind of cool. And then it gets resolved in season 2, and I'm like, well, what the fuck are we? What's the point? Why are we getting like 3 more seasons? And everybody says the story starts to get good in season 3. Brother, if it takes you to the 3rd season for your story to start getting good, it's a bad story. I'm sorry, it's not good. Also, I don't believe you. Yeah, there's pretty much.
I feel like the
good-
story was really good in season 1. It took a big step back in season 2. I'm looking forward to season 3 though.
I mean, yeah, I'm gonna watch this show. It's good, it's fun, it's entertaining, but I don't care about any of the characters. I don't care about the story. I'm not invested in that regard, and I will never ever be like, oh my god, is he gonna die or is he gonna
Only
get hurt?
character
No.
you're really supposed to care about is Genu for solo leveling apparently. So I mean, like,
Yeah,
what's
and
really
I
the
don't.
point?
So, yeah, I just don't. Also, the ant little mini arc, they just straight up did a worse version of Hunter x Hunter's arc. Gonna call a spade, guys. Spade is spade. But it is entertaining and fun to watch,
Yeah.
and it is well made. So it's like an 8 out of 10 for me,
I would put
aka
it-
a B.
Yep, I was gonna say B tier for me. I love the openings for solo leveling, specifically season 2. Season 2
I
has
don't really
a
like the first
banger
one's
opening. First one is alright, but season 2, absolute fucking
Season
banger.
2's opening is very
Lisa never fucking misses on a goddamn opening. We'll get into Lisa here in a second, but anyways, we got Spy Family to talk about first. So I've only watched season 1. I haven't watched season 2, or anything past that. But season 1 was very good. I keep forgetting to go and watch Spy Family. If it like goes to the back of my mind and it just gets lost in the jumble of like all the shit that's back in there. But Spy Family is very good. I absolutely love season 1. It was very good for me.
I watched season 1 and 2. I didn't watch season 3 or the movie. Season 1 was great. I loved season 1, especially part 1. Season 2 was a step down. It felt like we weren't progressing the plot. And outside of like 2-3 episodes, I found the rest of it just
Yeah.
This is one where like it feels strange because I started off like really loving it. It was super high for me, and now I'm just kind of like, oh yeah, season 3 came out. I'll get to it one day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will say that for part 2 of season 1, the opening, I fucking tear up watching the opening and the ending, honestly, because it's just so peak.
What rating would you give it?
I would give it a B.
I think I will agree with you. I think
good, very good.
if we did this when it was just season 1, part 1, it would have been like an A.
Yeah.
It's B. You've fallen off.
And now we get to talk about Lisa, Sword Art Online.
Yeah.
So, both of us have only watched season 1, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
That was
so,
enough for me.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert: Legacy finds it mid, like so many other things.
So Sword Art Online is it's interesting. First part of season 1, very great concept. Honestly, the entire show should have been about the first half of season 1, or either that, or just make that the entirety of season 1 and make Elfheim its own thing. But really, my gripe is whenever they brought in the Wincest angle in Elfheim with the sister. I did not like that. And
Cousins.
Was it cousins?
I think she was actually cousins, but we
thought it was
that they were
sister.
brother and sister. It's like adoptive sister, but they're still related.
Still, either way, it's within the family. It's not good. But like the story was fine. But like I really got disinterested in whenever season 2 started, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna just drop this. But banger openings.
Yeah, the premise was great, and then they decided, instead of going through the great premise, to rush through it in the first several episodes.
It was
and
like
then
10
get
episodes.
really weird with it.
Yeah.
And uncomfortable, and I just didn't like it. And to me, when I said mid, it's mid. Like, for me, this is a 5 out of 10. Like, I liked at least half, and I hated the other half.
I'm fine with putting this in like bottom of C tier.
I'm fine with D or C.
That works for me. Because I feel like it's not on the same tier as like Daima and Nagatoro, but it's still like, yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's fair. Yeah, it's just mediocre.
It's just middle of the road,
I watched the first season, and I was like, that's good enough.
It's not great. It's not dog shit. It's serviceable. Like, if you watch Sword Art Online, that's fine. It's better than watching Seven Deadly Sins. It's better than watching Rent a Girlfriend for 5 seasons.
Yeah. Yeah. But I'm good on Sword Art. I'm good on
I'm good on that as well.
Okay. Real quick, Takopi Original Sin. This came out, I believe, last year. I watched it. It's 6 episodes. It's very great.
Only 6?
Yeah, it's short, but it's great. The episodes might be a little bit longer than normal. I might have made that up. Maybe the first episode and the others. I don't remember. But it's great. It's very emotional. It's very. It kind of made me sort of an evil person. I'm not going to go into detail, but it made me sort of an evil person because there's a certain character that I really hated, and I might have celebrated when bad things happen to a certain character. Yeah. I mean, I get it from their perspective. I'm not an idiot.
Okay, I got it.
But I don't care. Fuck them. I stand by that. Fuck you. But it is a very nice. Doesn't feel appropriate, honestly. Doesn't feel appropriate. This is a show that if you're gonna watch this, you got to be in a certain mood, and it's not exactly gonna be like I want to watch something very happy and sweet. You don't want to do that. It's a bit of a dark show.
I love dark shows.
But it's great. It's beautifully animated. The music's good. Yeah. It has a weird aspect to it, but I liked it. Some people don't like it. I liked it, and I like the ending to it.
Right.
It's pretty good. I don't want to go too crazy about it, but it's an A tier. It was one of my favorites from last year. I liked it.
Very nice.
9 out of 10.
Toradora. I think this is my last. Well, no, not my last. But
it's definitely not.
Yeah, I was gonna say because like I went and saw like the Yu-Gi-Ohs. But anyways, Toradora. I love this romance anime. I wish it was longer. I wish that the ending didn't have like the 2 people separated for some reason. Like, I don't know why they had that, but like the characters, ensemble cast, I'm a sucker for that. They had a great cast of characters. It's like 26 episodes on Netflix. It's very good. I recommend watching it. I really enjoy both openings for Toradora as well, but I don't know what it is, but I love tsunderes. I love tsundere characters, so I'm gonna put fuck you. But anyways, I'm gonna put Toradora in A tier. Yeah. Bottom of it.
Oh.
Video.
Tokyo Revengers.
Funnily enough, I'm trying to force myself to watch the rest of this season 2 of Tokyo Revengers.
Poor bastard.
Yeah. It's fine, but like, season 1 was really good. It was good. Season 2, it's been it's dragged a good bit. What do you think, Legacy?
Takamichi's my least favorite main character in anything, even more than Meliodas, who's a fucking pedophile. So, yeah, I don't like the show. First season was good. I was invested, and then I watched season 2. I hate it. I'm never going back. This character has made no growth. He sucks. Fuck him. And also, I hear the ending's ass anyway, so why would I continue? I'm going to let you agree to a C tier because I think it should be D.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm fine with the C tier. I think that's what I would have put. But I've heard that I know what the ending is. But it's weird. The ending is weird, to say the least.
Yeah, well, I'll never know.
Yeah.
Windbreaker.
Another U anime.
That's pretty good. It's Tokyo Revengers if it wasn't shit. It's got a good main character. Not great, but he's good. He's solid. He's way better than Takabichi.
Basically, Tokyo Revengers season 1.
Yeah, I watched the 2 seasons of this. Both of them were like 7 out of 10. It's pretty good. I liked it. I liked the characters. Season 2 was a bit better to me than season 1. It had a bit better animation, better characters and stuff. Even despite being 12 episode seasons though, it feels like 24. It does drag a little bit for me. I don't know. But yeah, it's pretty good. I'd give it a B.
Yeah, sounds about right. Your Lie in April. Have you watched it?
Nope. It's all you.
Okay, I gotcha. But this is another romance anime. It's very good in my opinion. It's a very interesting one. So you think Takamichi cries a lot? Just wait until you just wait until Your Lie in April. Fucking, I forget his name, but
I can forgive a character crying unless it's Takabichi, who at some point needs to remember, hey man, you're like 35. Let it go. Stand up for yourself, you pussy.
You're a guy.
He's Jonathan if Jonathan cried like a bitch. At least
Jonathan didn't cry.
At least Jonathan was like, well, you know what? It's all right if you fuck my wife. I don't mind that. It's all right. I like it. Takamichi be like, oh my god, please don't fuck my wife. Please don't do it. Oh my god, I'm not going to stop you, but don't do it. Oh my god.
Please don't fuck Hina. But, Kosei cries a good bit, mainly because he can't hear the music that he plays. I don't know why. I guess he becomes tone deaf for a little bit, but it's something to do with trauma. It's trauma, but I don't know. I guess the trauma made him tone deaf, and he can't really tell any of the notes or anything until the main girl plays, and then revives his love of music and everything. And the ending is something else. But I definitely recommend it. I think it's a B. The music in it is absolutely fucking phenomenal, though. The openings are great, and the endings are great as well.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yu-Gi-Oh!
It's time.
It's time for D.
Yo-G.
Yeah, Duel Monsters. I love Yu-Gi-Oh! This is my second favorite, second anime I ever watched.
It's my first.
My
I know
original
that, Tom.
viewing of Yu-Gi-Oh! Was on a DVD of Bakura versus Yugi in the Battle City Finals, where Yugi summons Slifer the Sky Dragon and defeats Bakura. I absolutely...
DVD.
Huh?
I have that DVD.
Yeah, I've recently bought that DVD as well, and just
I had it
to like...
way back then.
Yeah, I had it way back
I
when as
watched
well.
that on the way to a funeral, by the way. I remember watching that fight on the way to the funeral because in the car we had a little DVD player and I watched the Yu-Gi-Oh one. I remember specifically it was at a funeral that we were going to. I don't know why I threw that out there, but I just thought that was funny.
It's funny, yeah. But anyways,
Head guy, let's duel.
But yeah, I had the DVD from like way back when, but I don't know what happened to it. But I found out that the Gaming Co. They had it for like $5, so I bought it and I relived my nostalgia.
Oh, cool.
It was fucking phenomenal. I still have the DVD, and it's a peak fight, and I love Yu-Gi-Oh! So much. I'll let you talk about it.
Yeah, I love OG Yu-Gi-Oh! Pretty much only OG Yu-Gi-Oh! I have watched GX and 5DS, but that was a long time ago and only once each. So I'm not really going to talk about those too much, but OG Yu-Gi-Oh! I've rewatched a lot of times.
Same here.
There's some parts in it that I really don't like.
Only parts
definitely dated.
didn't like. Only parts I didn't like was the Noah arc at the end of at the beginning of season 3, and the beginning of season 5, where it had the Grand Tournament arc and the Capsule Monsters arc, which I love Capsule Monsters for Yu-Gi-Oh! Because if you guys don't know, Yu-Gi-Oh! Capsule Monster Coliseum, my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh! game of all time. It's so much fun, but they poorly depicted it in the anime arc. But I love some of the other arcs. Battle City is my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc, bar none. Orichalcos arc, absolutely phenomenal. Love that. The final arc was absolutely amazing, and the final duel between Yugi and Yugi is 10 out of 10. And then Duelist Kingdom, great as well. It just has a very different rules, so if you are familiar with Yu-Gi-Oh!, temper your expectations if you haven't watched the anime, because it's different rules from actual real life. But it's absolutely iconic. So where do you want to put it?
Why don't you tell me first?
I want to put it in A tier.
I want to put it in C.
Oh shit.
Because I do think a lot of it's dated, but I'm willing to just go A.
That works.
I'm willing to do it. And
Yugioh
now we'll let you
GX.
rank the rest of the Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah, I'll go pretty fast through them. GX, I absolutely...
Going fast! makes me feel alive.
Not yet. That's 5Ds.
I know, my bad.
You're good. You're good. But anyways, GX. I love GX. In some ways, I love GX more than the original. Actually,
I love the hero cards.
the hero cards, elemental heroes, phenomenal archetype.
Dude,
Cyber dragons,
Okay,
phenomenal.
Real quick.
Yeah.
I remember I have like most of the elemental cards except for like 2 of them. And those are heroes.
Which ones?
The fire chick and
Burstinatrix,
Sure. And I think the water guy.
Bubble Man.
Yeah, my cousins had them, and I tried so hard to convince them to let me have them. Tried so hard. I think I tried even trading other cards, wouldn't do it. I wanted them because I wanted all.
You
of them,
wanted
and
the
they just wouldn't do
entire-
it.
I
Yeah.
fucking love the hero archetype, especially with all the like modern support that it gets, because it still gets a lot of modern support as well to make it try and make it good. It's the elemental heroes is such a good fucking concept, as well as the Neospatians and everything. Destiny heroes, great archetype. Cyber dragons, phenomenal. Love that. The Roid archetype I did not like. Then you had the Cyber Angels. It was very cool. It brought along a lot of other ones like the Ojamas. It brought the armed dragons. It brought the V to Z dragon catapult cannon and shit like that. It was great. The dub voice acting for GX is absolutely hilarious. I constantly think about the time that someone summoned himself and said, "I am him." It's fucking phenomenal. I love the dub voice acting. It's great. I want to put GX in A tier.
You said A.
Yep.
Okay.
5Ds I do not know as much about, because half the shit is off of all streaming services for some reason. I don't know why, but anyways, 5Ds, Stardust Dragon, very cool archetype, and very cool card as well. Beautiful in real life as well as in the anime. And then all the cards that branch out from it. And then you have Red Dragon Archfiend from Jack and everything. It's very good. You have Black Rose Dragon, very cool. All the Signer Dragons are pretty cool. You got the Earthbound Immortals that got brought in season 1. It was something. I still don't know how to pronounce any of the Earthbound Immortals, so have fun with that. But 5Ds is very solid. Has a very banger opening. Going fast makes me feel alive. I think it deserves a B tier.
You say a B.
Yes.
Okay, Zexal, go.
Zexal, I did not care much for. I watched it originally as it aired on fucking, what was it? CW4Kids Toonzai, which, God, that was absolutely fucking ass. That they changed it to fucking Toonzai, and ugh. But Zexal, very cool with like the XE summoning. And Utopia is a very cool archetype. Galaxy Eyes, very cool as well. But Yuma, I really did not like for dub voice acting in the early parts of it. I know that he gets better later on, but I dropped it. I'm gonna put Yugioh Zexal in D tier. It could also go in C, but you know, I'm putting it in D.
Okay.
YuYu Hakusho.
Hakusho. I only watched half of it. I need to watch the rest, but I loved it so far from start to half. It's pretty great in all the ways. Yeah, I just think it's great. I don't really have any complaints about it.
Right.
I like the characters. So far, I've liked all the arcs. It's hilarious. The dub's great. um, I don't know if I just said this because it's 7 in the morning, so I'm a little out of my mind, but I like the characters. I like the villains, and I like the power system and stuff like that. And yeah, it's great. I'm just gonna be honest. It's S tier for me.
Very good, very good. And finally, Zom 100. I'll let you start since you dropped it halfway through.
Yeah, I watched some episodes. I liked it. Obviously, it is overall. I can tell you it's a good show, but it was taking too long with those episodes for whatever reason.
Yeah, with
and
the
for me,
production issues.
It just wasn't interesting enough to come back to, and I haven't. And I'm not going to be honest, unless they announce a season 2. No
I need
interest.
a season 2, honestly.
But it's good. It's fine. I liked it, but I didn't finish it. So
I did finish it. I think it was very good at the end of season 1. Was it worth the wait? Like, yes and no, but like that first few episodes of Zom 100 where like the premise was being set and all the characters were being introduced, that was absolutely incredible. I loved every single moment of that. But with the production issues taking like so long for it to air, that killed the hype of it. But like, man, it was good. But I'm gonna give it a B tier. What review you put?
I probably would have gave it a C. I'm cool with B.
Now,
ladies and gentlemen, I know it seems like we're done, right? Like, yeah. Woo,
That's all the anime ranked, but now we have one more thing. We have to make the top 10.
The top 10.
Well, let's go ahead. Attack on Titan, top 10. It's gonna be in the number 1 spot. It's JJK. My Hero. One Piece.
Okay.
Love is War. FMAB. That takes 6 of them. Now let's talk about the other 4.
Okay. Well, I hate to break it to you, but there's no world where we're leaving this call without one of these getting in it.
I'm good with the OG Naruto being in the top 10. I can't vouch for Shippuden because I haven't watched Shippuden, but you know, we'll come back to that.
We're not gonna put Bleach in there
Respectfully.
because you haven't seen it.
Yeah. I
And
feel like we
also,
can't put Frieren in there.
Neither of us have even finished season 1. We can't do
Yeah.
that. 1,
Yeah,
2,
3
3, 4,
spots.
5, 6, 7, 6, 7.
3 spots for out of 7 anime. Okay. Well, 4 anime and 3 seasons. Do we want to put a JoJo's part?
I was about to say I will put a JoJo's part in there.
Okay. I'm fine with you putting Diamond is Unbreakable in the top 10.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Then
2 more.
I feel like we go Dragon Ball Z.
I agree.
And I'm down for one of... Well, I was going to say I'm down for one of either Death Note, Hunter x Hunter, or Shippuden, but that's like, you know, those are the only 3 anime left. Unless we put another JoJo's part up there.
We could say, for example, for both, like, for example, JoJo's and Naruto, for example.
Yeah,
That pretty much covers the entire shows.
that works.
Which in that case means these 3 are off limits, and it comes down to
Okay.
Hunter x Hunter and Death Note.
I'm down for Death Note.
Fair enough.
Now it's time to number it from 10 to 1. Let's put JoJo's Part 4 at number 10.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah. I think Dragon Ball Z could go at 9.
I am in agreement because I don't think it's in either of our top 10s personally.
Yeah.
We love you. You're in the top 10 on this list.
Yep. Because you're absolutely goated with sauce. Porked up white boy.
Just gonna ignore that. I'm willing to compromise if you want because you haven't seen it, and even though they're both are individual number 4s, I'm willing to put Fullmetal below Death Note.
We can go Death Note then FMAB.
Okay.
That works.
I'm down, completely down.
Then I feel like we go My Hero.
I hear what you're cooking.
Then Naruto.
I hate what you're cooking. Okay.
Then we go. I think this is it.
So we're saying our top 10 at number 10 is JoJo's, just in general, the show. Which is crazy. Ain't that your number 2?
Well, that part. I was thinking that part. If we're talking about like JoJo's as a whole, it's going above JJK.
Well, it's not because it's not that high for me.
Yeah. Well, for me.
But it is like my number, if I don't count manga, it is like my number 7 or 8.
What about number 3?
What do you mean?
Putting JoJo's at number 3.
No, I won't do it.
Okay.
Because that's a world where I have to live with the fact that not only have I compromised my favorite at number 5, it would then be number 6. I can't do that. Can't do it. Can't do it. I won't do it.
You can put Love is War below Naruto then.
We live in an acceptable world. I will make my peace with that. Where did you say you want this?
Number 3. Number 10 is Dragon Ball Z. Number 9, Death Note. Number 8, FMAB, mainly because I haven't watched it in its entirety. Number 7, My Hero Academia. Number 6, Love is War. Number 5, Naruto. Number 4, One Piece. Number 3, JoJo's. Number 2, JJK. And number 1, Attack on Titan.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Got the list.
it may not be the perfect list, but it is.
We have the anime list.
It only took us about 4 hours.
Yep, 4.5 hours.
But by God, we did it.
But anyways, let us know what other tier lists you want us to make. Leave it down in the comments, and we will take it into suggestion, and we will make those tier lists and do those videos. But hope you guys do like this type of content that we're doing. But anyways, be sure to like, subscribe, comment, and we'll catch you next time for the next video. Take it easy.
Peace.